Well, the game feels like it's going to be a track meet. Both teams have a lot of speed, a lot of talent, and we're into the season. This is the halfway point of the season, so the team is finally, getting to know each other and comfortable with each other, know what each other's strengths and weaknesses are. So, looking for a good one tonight.
Yeah, and typically the running backs don't get the ball a lot in here. I'm a former running back myself, but it's really it's set up for passing success. But both teams have running backs that I think are dangerous. So we got the Jalen Tucker for the Bombers that'll sit up in there, and then they got more of like a lineman type of fullback for the Barrels, and his name is Noah Butiglieri.
Oh, jeez.
Noah Butiglieri. And Noah last time actually ran for a touchdown that got called back. And we're getting word that we are going to go down to the sidelines. We're being joined by Billy Galewood, and I believe he has Coach Cree Morris with him.
Fans, this is Billy Galewood, and we are here at the Front Wave Arena, and I got Coach Cree with me. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me.
All right, it's a pleasure. I can't wait. I had a blast time I was here. Can you? What's your forecast for the game tonight?
You know what? It's going to be a lot. These guys put a pretty good whooping on us out in Kentucky about 3 weeks ago. So, hopefully we get a little retribution. Get a little retribution for them and get these guys going.
Yeah, that's right. Any new starters? Any new surprises this week?
2 new players, defensive end named Kirk, and then Hendricks, our new offensive guard. We had to make some changes this week, and we just got some guys injured, so we had to bring in some new guys. Let's see how they play.
Time to roll out the barrels. I've been working on that one. Is that all right? We're going to roll out the barrels tonight. I'm working on it for you, Coach. All right, we're going to send it back to you. Thanks again. Let's go Bombers. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Billy. Yeah, see, Cree's keeping it close to the vest, John. He's not figures the other team's got people listening to the broadcast, and he's not going to say anything. But like I said, I know he's got some tricks. He knows he's got to score a lot of points to win this game.
Yeah, so he talked about 2 newcomers, Brandon Hendricks. That was one that we were taking a look at before the game. It's just massive. That dude is huge, and so it looks like he's coming in to help a little bit on the line. And the other one that was mentioned was Zach Neinkirk.
Yep. 2 new linemen.
Somebody that will be joining on the line. And that's where the game is won, in the trenches. And so I talked about how the running backs don't really get the ball a lot. They're really like a 4th lineman. So if you take a look at the field, 8 people on the field, 3 of them are linemen. And within the box, then you have the 3 linemen and then 2 linebackers. So a lot of times that fullback is taking on the role of an additional lineman. That's why you'll see those on the bigger end like Noah that you'll see tonight. Jalen's a little bit on the smaller end, but Jalen's proven to be strong and pick up a lot of blocks.
Now, Brandon Hendricks, number 74, is the new addition. And when we were watching early practice, it looked like he was playing left tackle. So he'll be Rudy's savior from the blind side. It looks like the game is a little bit delayed. There must have been some kind of technical issue, but we should be almost ready for the coin toss.
And anchoring at that left tackle in games past has been Ikumeni Atuatasi. And so they're not making it easy for us on the names. Brandon Hendricks is going to be easier for one if we have to mention that. Other ones on the line have been Kirk Korstanian and Robert Robinson. So we'll look to see where Brandon kind of fits within that role. But like I said, you can never have too many good linemen. I think that is the key to success. If you can win in the trenches, then that will allow you to be victorious here at the end of the night, knowing that both sides of the ball have very dangerous weapons that are on the outskirts.
Kostarian, I guess, is out for today. I think he injured himself last week. So that was a big reason why we had to bring in a couple new linemen. And, there's a lot of movement in this league. They go from team to team, and they're not going down the street either. It's across the country and very challenging. But, there's something about the love of the game that these guys all have, and they feel like they're playing at the highest level. And that's what makes it so competitive and so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be awesome to have a dream as a kid to grow up one day and play professionally and then ultimately to make it. I mean, as I look in this audience right now, I've had the privilege of hanging around youth sports, and I see some of the players from our Oceanside Pop Warner program that are here in attendance today. including our Running Pirates, who will be 12U. The Running Pirates actually went out to North Carolina last year and ended up being a runner-up, and they have reloaded. And then I seen the Thurmans. So we talked about Donovan Thurman. I see his nephew over here. I believe his name is Matai, that also plays at Oceanside Pop Warner. So it's just cool to see the kids here, you know, trying to connect the dots on their dreams, seeing what it takes in order to be successful and how to carry yourselves in the game. I think that that's something that players should really be paying attention to when they come to these games, is how do players deal with adversity. And so being a part of the youth football, you know, or youth sports, period, I think that that's the growth that I tend to see in players the most, is how to handle adversity. And so hopefully that the players that are here in attendance today will get a chance to observe that from the people that are on the field.
Well, it's nice to see a bunch of Palomar players on this team. A backup quarterback, San Diego State, Mark Salazar, that Coach Morris is, you know, his quarterback camp he's had for years out in Escondido every Sunday morning. And he said he's been coaching him for 9 years since he was 10 years old. So that's kind of neat to see him make this team. It's not going to be easy to pry Rudy off that perch, but he can throw.
Yeah, Cree has had his hands in a lot of development of quarterbacks from North County over the years. My two sons have actually worked with Coach Cree and definitely appreciate him. I got my son Jacoa was our quarterback for our national championship team, and then Javante was on that Running Pirates runner-up national team this past season as well. And so big shout out to Cree for giving back to the community, making himself available to share the knowledge that he has been given. I mean, his playing career, you were telling me about his resume and how extensive it was.
Well, he was Orange Glen High School, finished second player of the year in CIF that year to John Lynch at Torrey Pines.
Oh.
So he finished second, but he was set a lot of records for Orange Glen, went on to San Diego State, handed the ball off to Marshall Falk, threw to Darnay Scott, and as that offense started moving to a different direction, Cree moved up to St. Mary's to transfer, and I just watched a couple highlights of him up there. I have caught a football from Cree Morse, but I'll tell you what, it is a Nolan Ryan fastball. That thing is coming at you pretty hard and fast. We're trying to see what the delay is tonight, because we had definitely a delay. The players are milling about, but not on the field yet. And when you got the CEO of the league out talking to referees, that's questioning. Well, quick shout out. Coach James Kilmer, better win today. It's his 35th wedding anniversary and wants to say hello to his lovely wife, Yvonne. So happy anniversary, Coach. And maybe that'll motivate the squad.
Happy anniversary, Yvonne. And I love to see the support going on tonight. We actually have some Strike Force players that are here in attendance.
Oh, wow.
To support their other local team, Strike Force.
Oh, these two?
And we got the quarterback, Nate Davis, right down here in front of us.
How about that?
Strike Force's starting quarterback over the past couple of years. Just here to support, you know, and I think that there was a thought, you know, coming into it that there would be a lot of competition amongst the two teams, and I think that we had talked about it before. There's plenty of room to exist. As we talked about, this is Oceanside is heavily a football community. But
let's send her on down to Billy. He's got some.
Billy, and I'm back, and I just wanted to bring awareness that tonight is Military Appreciation Night here at the Front Wave Arena for the Bombers football game, and I have some honorable people right here. Can I tell me your name?
Jeff Mendez, Cookouts and Camaraderie. The day today that we got today was to honor our service members. We have several from multiple conflicts in our history to represent each one, and I'll let them talk for themselves. Our
Retired Master Gunnery Sergeant Doug French, retired out of 1F here just locally about 15 years ago after 30 years.
Lieutenant Colonel Nick Harwood, 1st Distribution Support Battalion, active. I am retired Master Gunnery Sergeant Tim Kirk. I'm also the commander of the Fallbrook VFW, and it's an honor to be here tonight and remember all of our brothers and sisters that we've lost in combat.
My name is Ken Chin, and I represent the Iraq veterans, and I served in 1st Battalion, 5th Marines, and we're here to remember all of our fallen.
I'm retired Master Sergeant Ernest Cardenas, Semper Fi.
I'm retired Nicoletta Hancock, Army food specialist.
Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's an honor to have you. And y'all are doing the coin toss, right? And is this your first coin toss?
It is actually my first one.
All right. How do you feel about it?
I'm really nervous. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm going to call heads or tails or if we're all going to call a different number. I mean, I don't know. What's going to happen?
Well, either way, it's going to be a great game. We thank you so much for everything you've done. Thank you for your service and for being here tonight. It's a real honor. Thank you, fellas.
Thanks for the
All right.
invite.
We'll throw it back to you.
Thank you, Billy. Great stuff down there. You know, I should mention that our Director of Operations, Ryan Radigan, who's down on the field organizing thing, served in the USMC for over 20 years. How about that?
Thank you for
and he's
your
a part of
service.
our organization. So, and he's doing an amazing job, Ryan. Talk about bouncing everything around. It's like a Carly on the field.
I was going to say, I seen Ryan over there checking folks in for the VIP entrance. Now I see him down on the field touching base with the PA. That man is all over the place. Just trying to ensure that this Bombers team goes off. And doing a great job.
Well, he deployments, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom. So Mr. Ryan has been around.
So we do have an extensive summary of the people that are going to come on for the coin toss, and it might have been rushed for us to read that in its entirety. I wonder if it's a good time for us to just kind of go through. And
I think you might want to do that
and read those off now. Since we have time, I mean, what better to recognize our military veterans and
perfect
current
time
folks than right now on Military Appreciation Night. So one of the ones that came up was First Sergeant Brandon Standridge. First Sergeant with more than 21 years of service, including combat deployments to Iraq and leadership, is a Purple Heart recipient and former Scout sniper. He was an advisor to the Presidential Guard Force of the United Arab Emirates. In addition to him, we have Ken Chin, who also, I believe, introduced himself. Ken Chin joined the United States Marine Corps in 2003, was a 1st Battalion 5th Marine and rifleman and machine gunner. Served 2 tours in Iraq, in Fallujah, and Ramadi in 2005. Our gunnery sergeant, Ryan Radigan, had deployments in support of Operations of Iraqi Freedom. A member of our Director of Operations is here. And I believe that the last one that we had was Tim Kirk. Served 25 years, including combat deployments during Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm, retiring at the rank of E9. Following his military career, he continued to serve veterans in the Gary Sintz Foundation and is now an owner and team leader of Epic Realty Group here in San Diego County. So that's a rundown of some of the VIPs that we have, but it looks like there's a lot more. And I want to introduce our last one, Doug French, who actually served 30 years in the United States Marine Corps, deploying worldwide with tours as he led the Marines in nearly every enlisted rank, up to and including his retirement rank, finishing his career as Operations Chief at 1 Marine Expeditionary Force at Camp Pendleton in 2011. And so thank you for all of these folks for really putting it on the line for us to experience this great country. And this is in alignment with the weekend that we have coming up. And so we have Memorial Day coming on up that also honors folks that have served. And you know, I know the way that I like to honor them is to fire up the grill and cook something nice and enjoy a beverage. And so that's what's on the agenda tomorrow at my house. I have a brother-in-law that has served as well. He lives out in Atlanta, so next to your sister.
There you go.
And so, yeah, hopefully you have a chance this weekend, if you haven't done so lately, to make it a priority to go out and thank a veteran for everything that they've done for our country. And if you take a look at this wardrobe, I mean, look at this. Look at this, just down to the T. I told Gil I'm going to run as his campaign manager next year, and just down to the T, looking sharp.
Well, to be here and have fun and to honor those that gave the ultimate sacrifice, really, I mean, that is Memorial Day. And I know everybody knows someone or knew someone, that family member or friend that gave their lives. And so we can have fun and play this silly game and enjoy ourselves. So not to take anything for granted, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just great to have this opportunity to be here and really get a chance to share with y'all just the VIPs that we have in the building.
Well, if I knew we were going to have this delay, we could have had a 1-hour talk show, you know? I mean, we've been on the air for 30 minutes. And we're trying to find players, and it looks like they're finally getting on the field. So we don't know what the delay was. Everything seems to be working. The lights are working. And the fans are piling in.
We have the refs. We see some players. So we're not sure, but we're here that you are here with us. And yeah.
But we are on a 15-minute game delay. Again, our apologies.
So it looks like we're going to have a 15-minute game delay. We might be looking to go to a break to thank some of our sponsors. And so we look forward to you joining us back here in a short while. I'm Joshua Ngaleai, joined by Gil, and we look forward to having a conversation with you and navigating this ball game together in recognition of Military Appreciation Night. You sure? Oh, let's go.
Boy.
It's just very low. We could barely hear it. We get a countdown, or are we on right now?
Are we on?
Whatever's on that thing is what they're seeing on the live broadcast?
I believe so.
Okay.
Oceanside Bombers Flight Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome tonight's visiting team, representing Kentucky, the Kentucky Burls. And now it is showtime! Introducing your Oceanside Bombers! Make some noise! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Make some noise! Oceanside Bombers! Lieutenant Colonel Nick Harwood is a native of Harwich, Massachusetts, and a proud graduate of Emory-Riddle Aeronautical University. Commissioned into the United States Marine Corps in 2007, he has served our nation for nearly 2 decades in leadership and logistics roles across the globe, including combat deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan in support of Operations Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom. Lieutenant Colonel Harwood has also served in key operational recruiting leadership positions throughout the Marine Corps, including Marine Forces Central Command and 1st Marine Logistics Group. He holds multiple advanced degrees, including a Master's in Strategic Studies from the Naval War College, and is a recipient of numerous personal awards, including 2 Meritorious Service Medals. Master Gunnery Sergeant Kirk honorably served 25 years in the United States Marine Corps, including combat deployments during Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm, retiring at the rank of Master Gunnery Sergeant. Following his military career, he continued serving veterans through work with Galley Sinise Foundation and is now the owner and team leader of Epic Realty Group, recognized among the top 1% of realtors in San Diego County. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Master Gunnery Sergeant Kirk Tim Kirk. Master Gunnery Sergeant Ernest Cardenas honorably served 24 years in the United States Marine Corps, including deployments in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. Throughout his career, he led infantry Marines in training and 7 combat operations and mission support assignments across the globe, finishing his service at Camp Pendleton before retiring in 2012. A proud Marine veteran who continues to train Marines and sailors in small unmanned aircraft vehicles throughout the world, and members of veterans of foreign warriors post 1513 in Escondido. Master Gunnery Sergeant Ernest Cardenas. First Sergeant Brandon Sandridge is a retired United States Marine First Sergeant with more than 21 years of distinguished service, including combat deployments to Iraq and leadership assignments within Force Reconnaissance and Marine Special Operations Training Commands. A Purple Heart recipient and former Scout Sniper, Reconnaissance Marine, and Joint Terminal Attack Controller, JTAC. Brandon led Marines in some of the military's most demanding operational environments, while also serving as an advisor to the Presidential Guard Force and the United Arab Emirates. Following his military career, he founded Wildwood Expedition, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping veterans and first responders rediscover purpose through wilderness and adventure-based programs. Ken Chin joined the United States Marine Corps in 2003 out of San Francisco and spent his entire 4-year enlistment in Alpha Company, 1st Battalion, 5th Marines, as both a rifleman and machine gunner. Corporal Chin served 2 tours in Iraq, participating in combat tours in Fallujah in 2004 and Ramadi in 2005. After separating, he went on to graduate from the University of California, Berkeley, and now resides in Carlsbad, California with his wife, Chelsea, and sons Cooper and Brandon. Gunnery Sergeant Ryan Ratton honorably served over 20 years in the United States Marine Corps, including deployments in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. Throughout his career, he led Marines in logistics operations and support Marine assignments across the world, finishing his service at Camp Pendleton before retiring in 2026. A proud Marine veteran, leader of local supports community, Ryan now serves as Director of Football and Teen Operations for your Oceanside Bombers, while continuing to mentor, support athletes and professionals throughout Southern California. Master Gunnery Sergeant Doug French served 30 years in the United States Marine Corps, deploying worldwide with tours and conflicts and wars mentioned. As an infantryman, he led Marines in nearly every enlisted rank, up to and including his retirement rank, finishing his career as the operations chief at 1 Marine Expeditionary Force at Camp Pendleton in 2011. A proven leader who's immediately upon retirement used his experience and expertise to hire on with HDT Expeditionary Systems. HDT provides, trains, and equips all branches of U.S. military with equipment to enhance their capabilities for potential future combat and sustainment operations. Nicoletta Hancock, medically discharged from the U.S. Army in 2008 and currently serves as on the Oceanside School District. The man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Mendez, Cookouts and Camaraderie. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored by Cookouts and Camaraderie, a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting your Marines and building your community. And for the prayer, Mel Spencer.
All right, let's all stand together as we pray. And as we start this amazing contest, I know this is a Memorial Day weekend. I do want to thank all the veterans and all those who are actively serving in military. Thank you for your service. Can we give them a round of applause, everyone? Woo! But as we pray, let's remember those who gave their lives for our freedom. Let's pray together. God, you are awesome. Thank you for this amazing land in which we live. Thank you for this weekend in which we remember those that gave their lives. They left their spouse, their family, their children, their loved ones, and they never came back. And so God, today we want to thank you for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Thank you for the United States of America. God, we realize that a country like this could never rise like it has without your permission. So we give you the glory and thank you for it. And thank you for those who gave their lives for our freedom that we enjoy today. Thank you for these two teams. Young men that are created, God, in your image, that are given amazing abilities. They're fearfully and wonderfully made. May they play today for your honor and glory. Thank you for the referees, the coaches, the flight crew, all the fans that are here. May tonight be an amazing night of celebration for what you've given to us, God, because we know all good things come from you. And we thank you most of all for Jesus Christ, who laid down his life for us on the cross. And we pray this in his name, and the entire arena said, amen, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to your feet for the marching on of the colors by the United States Marine Color Guard. The marching on of the colors from your Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, JROTC. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. The national anthem will be sung by Lance Corporal Ashley Toledo from 1st Marine Logistics Group, Headquarters and Service Battalion, Service Company.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's give a big hand clap for our color guard. Ladies and gentlemen, it is game time. Put your hands together, it's game time. For the coin toss.
Gentlemen, welcome to the coin toss. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, shake hands, and step on back. Once again, gentlemen, welcome to the coin toss. My name is Brian. I'm your referee, and this is your umpire, Andre. And I'm flanked by Lieutenant Colonel Harwood, who will flip the coin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Kentucky Barrels, you are the visiting team. It's your choice to call the coin toss in the air. And here's the coin. There's heads and there's tails. There's heads and there's tails. And what is your choice?
Tails.
Tails is the call. Lieutenant Colonel Harwood. Tails is the call. Kentucky Barrels has won the coin toss and is elected to defer to the second half. You want the ball? In which direction would you like to kick?
That way.
Stay where you are. Shake hands, gentlemen, and have a great game.
Well, we're back on the air. Josh, what do you think?
We're glad to be here. We had some minor difficulties as we got off. If you were able to see the pregame show, we were able to introduce some VIPs, some veterans that were in the building, the color guard, and all of this in honor of Military Appreciation Night here at Front Wave Arena, located in the beautiful Oceanside, California.
The Bombers will get the ball first. Kentucky won the toss and elected to defer. And Tyler Kennedy, who's shown to be an unbelievable return man, is back deep. And we're about ready to play some football. Better late than never, huh? Never, huh?
Best things come to those who wait, and we appreciate you staying here to join us here.
And here we go. Kick to Kennedy. He gets the ball about 8 yards deep. He's at the 5-10 and stopped there at about the 12-yard line, and that's where Rudy Johnson will take over.
Tyler Kennedy, a 5'9", 175 receiver out of Southern Mississippi. He's proven to be very explosive this season for the Bombers in their inaugural season.
So their big three, Tajay Brooks, Javon Tucker, and Tyler Kennedy will be the three men. And Jalen Tucker, as you said, in the backfield.
Brother to Javon Tucker.
Tyler Kennedy in motion. Gets the pass, avoids the first man, and gains about 4 or 5 yards on first down. So the first completion of the day, a little quick out, gain about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Short pass to Tyler Kennedy. They're looking for him to get active, get him the ball here short, make somebody miss, hopefully take off for a big gain.
As we talked about, Brandon Hendricks, the new offensive tackle, is in the game. He's playing right tackle. And there's our boy, Javon Tucker. Another great catch and a gain of about 15, 18 yards and a first down. Boy, when he's out there, it's just automatic how good he is.
Gil's a big fan of Javon Tucker, and for good reason. He's Rudy's go-to guy. Anytime that he's looking to make a big play, then he's looking for Tucker.
10 touchdowns receiving already this year. 5 games. Now it'll be Tajee Brooks will be the man in motion on the right side, and Rudy's in the shotgun this time. Brooks down the line he goes, and Rudy's going to take off. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, 5, in the end zone. Touchdown Bombers. Rudy Johnson, what a run.
What a run for Rudy Johnson. You're going to hear the crowd chanting, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy later on.
The result of the play is a touchdown.
Dual threat quarterback.
Official timeout for an injured player.
See him right there take off for about a 25-yard gain.
Higgins is the injured player, but he looks like he's fine. And 3 plays, and they've scored.
And as a reminder, the last 2 of these teams connected over 120 points between the 2 of them. So we're looking for nothing less here today.
Brent Reese in for the extra point. They call him the boot because he can kick the ball a long way. The extra point is good. And the Bombers early in the game, 2 minutes into the game, and have 7-0 Bombers.
We weren't lying when we were saying it was going to be a high-scoring game. And one of the things I want you to take a look at next time that you see is the field goal post. I mean, if you've never been to an Arena Football League game, it's very thin.
9 feet.
Gil had mentioned that there's a 9 feet distance within there, which you have to be extremely accurate in order to get it through.
Now, the new rules, if that kickoff goes through the goalpost on the kickoff, it is known as a deuce, and it's 2 points. And if they kick it into the end zone and the other man can't get it out, it's not a safety, it's called a rouge, and you get 1 point. So we'll see how often that happens tonight. 2 or 3 times a game generally.
That's why it's crucial to have a good kicker in this league. You can get some points in a variety of different ways through that role.
Desmond Epps is the deep man for the Barrels. The kick will be off the net. Epps has got it. Coming out the 5-10, and Crum stopped there at the 11-yard line. A little extra hit, but whistle hadn't blown, so no penalty there.
We see some pushing over there at the end of the play. It's a judgment play. I mean, you can go off of the wall is the case with Arena Football.
You can get tackled into the wall, it's dead, but you can push yourself off the wall. And that last hit was by
Desmond Thurman came in at the end, but a host of Bombers were there to initially stop Desmond Epps.
Now the secondary is going to be very challenging for the Bombers, with a lot of their top players are out of this game, including Simeon Burns. Darrell Overstreet's the quarterback and makes a great throw. Complete to Darius Prince, their go-to guy.
Darius Prince, when you saw him there in a motion, there's a couple of different ways in which they'll motion that back. They'll start from a vertical motion, where they'll start from the back and then go up forward. And I think that one's called a yo-yo motion, where they kind of come around in like a U shape, which you saw Prince take on that play.
That was a game of about 25 yards. So Darrell Overstreet will be starting tonight over Shea Spencer. Prince is in motion again. They look for him, and a completion, they drop it back. Shiloh Flanagan, their other go-to guy, picked up about 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Barrels.
And Overstreet is a surprise based on like all the film that I've seen up until this game. It's been Shea Spencer. And Shea Spencer initially came in and relieved Doug Oliver in after the first game. So Overstreet getting his opportunity here early on today.
Overstreet gives it to Epps, but there's a flag on the play. Motion. They move too early. So they'll back them up 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
False start. Offense number 66, 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd down.
So Darius Prince, Desmond Epps.
Looks like
we dangerous receivers for them.
He definitely is. He was one that caught him a couple times on the last game. Had a corner route for a touchdown in the last time that they challenged each other.
Shiloh Flanagan's split out left. He is 6'5", and they throw to him a little too high. So that'll be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Jordan Washington on the coverage for the Bombers. And Darius Prince was roaming around again. 3rd and 8.
And that's exactly who we mentioned needs to have a big game for the Bombers. It will be the DBs, as they got dangerous threats. The DBs for today, Kyron Beecham, Trayvon Watson, and Jordan Washington.
Overstreet's under center, and Epps will be the back man. And now in motion. 3rd and 8, a delay of game possibly?
Delay game.
Took way
Offense
too much
number
time
0,
to get
5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
Now it'll be 3rd and 13, and a wonderful opportunity here for Oceanside. Can they put some pressure on that quarterback?
Whatever team is more disciplined and doesn't give up the most mistakes today will be the one that comes out victorious.
Now Zach Neinkirk is their new addition. He's on the right side. And Lonnie Bickman is back in the lineup after missing a couple games. A swing pass, looks like they snuffed it beautifully, and they only gained about 4 yards.
Looks like they attempted a tunnel screen and initially taken down by Kyron Beecham.
Flanagan made that play, and now it's
Flanagan.
4th and 9. And they are not going to even think of bringing in their kicker. Overstreet from Upper Iowa. Darius Prince will be the man in motion, and he is a definite threat. 11 touchdowns. He's back to throw. He's looking deep. Lots of time. And overthrows! And no flag. And the Bombers have stopped on the first drive of the day. And I'm not sure they stopped them once 3 weeks ago.
The Bombers defense definitely came out with a different strategy from the last time that they played. As we mentioned, the Barrels had put up 80 points on the Bombers last time. Oftentimes a lot of pushing against the DBs, trying to stretch them out, and they won those matchups pretty frequently. A couple of different DBs out here this week than the last time that they matched up. But this brings the Bombers offense back onto the field.
Well, the Bombers have the ball and the lead early in this game. 9:30 to go first period. 7-0 Oceanside. And we are waiting. Tucker will be the motion man. Now the clock runs continuously in arena football. Incompletes, doesn't matter. Tucker's in motion. Quick throw over. Tajay Brooks a little too high for him.
Yeah, while it is football, there are a lot of different rules that would apply when you're playing arena football. One of those is that the clock continues to run. There's no punts. There's some certain things that the linebackers have to keep in mind. So a little bit of a tweak game. They wear the same protection, but a little bit of a different game.
Tajay Brooks in motion. Rudy's out of the shotgun. He's got time. Now he throws deep. He's got Brooks. And he overthrows him by a couple yards. He had him beat.
Phelps on the coverage for the Barrels. Taji Brooks tries to hit on a post route.
Boy, it was there.
Just a little bit overthrown.
Another threat. Vincent Strange is in the game as Tajay will sit out. Javon Tucker will be the man in motion. Down he goes. Rudy's down to throw. He's looking deep again, and it's
What a
intercepted. Unbelievable play by Joe Powell, who keeps moving and down to the 15-yard line. The man you were talking about pregame.
What an incredible play by Joe Powell. Yeah, we talked about how dangerous he was the last time that they connected. He leads the team in tackles, their defensive captain, but is a dangerous kid with the ball in his hands.
And that was his second interception of the year. And turnover on downs, now a turnover on a pass. So back to where we are. The Barrels will be on the 16-yard line. Overstreet will be the quarterback.
It's an incredible grab by Joe Powell.
Desmond Epps will be the man in motion. Down the line he goes. Overstreet's back to throw. A little pressure. Going deep. He's got Epps open. Touchdown. Well, that's what happens. You get the turnover and you give it right back on a score.
Quick hitting league back there at safety was Kyron Beecham.
And you give a quarterback like that much time, he's going to just pick you apart.
It's a good look at that replay.
Henry Nell will be in for the extra point. To try to tie this game up. The extra point is good. Well, 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Josh, we got a tie ball game.
We do got a tie ball game, and I would tell you, the quarterback Overstreet was nowhere on my radar as we were coming into this game. All I seen was Shea Spencer like the past 4 weeks. Overstreet definitely proving his value. I seen some stats on him, but I really didn't see a lot of film on him. Definitely taking advantage of his opportunity. It looks to be a little bit bigger than Shea Spencer, but definitely throwing some accurate passes here early in the ball game. You know, it's tough. It's tough in this league that safety has so much space to cover.
And you got a player taking off fast.
And they have that momentum, you know, already from the start of the snap. It's difficult to be in that safety position. Any of these DBs.
Tyler Washington off the net. Brings it out 5, 10, 15. He's got ahead of Steve. 20, midfield, cuts back. Ooh, maybe a little face mask. And he'll get taken down at the 24-yard line. That guy can move.
He definitely has some wiggle on him. Coming up on the tackle for the Barrels is Jeremiah Taylor. Looks like they're getting acquainted with each other there on the sideline, but there's a look at the replay. He's just electric. He's quick. There was a
that looked like a face mask.
Looking like Devin Hester when he was playing at the University of Miami. You know, with the dreadlocks, the number 4, and returning those kicks. Hester went on to play for the Chicago Bears and was just extremely dangerous as a returner.
We have the all dreadlock team on
we
this
do.
team.
The all hair team. It's a requirement.
Kennedy will sit out, which will give Strange a chance at right field, looking downfield. Now he's going deep for Strange. Oh, and it just overthrown. Open again, going for the end zone.
Looks like Rudy wants to test out Joe Powell. Joe Powell on a man coverage there on Strange. It's the ball not put in the right spot.
It'll be 2nd and 10, 6:25 to go first quarter. Tucker will be the man in motion. And Rudy's in the gun again. He's back to throw, looking inside to Strange. Avoids the first man, but then crushed after about a 6-yard gain. So 3rd and 4.
Looks like Rudy and Coach Cree might have seen something different than I've seen on the film. Looks like they're looking for a steady dose of attacking Joe Powell here early on.
Terrence Higgins, who was hurt earlier, is going to throw a little knee brace on him. Play the middle backer. The handoff's to Tucker. He spins, and he's going to get smothered after no gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. So the brothers are both in the game, and now it's a key 4th down early in this game. 4th and 5. And Tyler Kennedy comes back in the game. Jovan Tucker will be the man in motion. Gun, quick pass, and a caught by Tucker. He moves, he eludes, and he's down to the 11-yard line. 1st down.
Rudy Johnson connects with Jovan Tucker on the 1st down. It looks like Mike Lee might have lost his helmet on the play.
Now in the NFL, you have to come out for a play if your helmet comes off, but not here. 1st and 10, Bombers at the 12-yard line. Tucker will be in motion. And Rudy likes looking for him down here. Quick pass, oh, and incomplete into the crowd. That was a quick throw to Kennedy, a little overthrown. 2nd and 10, 4:20 to go in the first 7 all.
That pass just thrown a little behind Jovan Tucker. It looked like he was on a slant route.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Number 12 just threw his helmet. He's actually not on the roster that I have.
Yeah, he is.
Terrence
He's the
Higgins.
one that got hurt before. Maybe he's hurt. And he realizes he can't play. Strange in motion. Rudy's in trouble, and they got him at the 19.
He had Strange early on. That gap closed pretty quickly. Joe Powell on the coverage.
And now it's 3rd and long. Third and 15.
Ezekiel Rose given credit for the sack on that play. Had 2 sacks in the game the last time that they played against the Bombers.
Tajay Brooks will be in motion. Kennedy and Tucker wide left. Rudy's in the gun, and there goes Brooks. He's back to throw. He's got some time. Throws incomplete off the hands of Tajay Brooks. Wouldn't have made a 1st down anyway. And now Cree has a decision to make. Can you bring the kicker in at 4th and 15? Yep, we're going to go for 3. Probably the right decision to try to get some points and not give them momentum on 4th down.
It would be in like regular football, but for me, as I'm looking at the field goal post, that it's even a gamble to kick from this distance. I mean,
definitely it's a gamble.
Small margin for error for kicking. We'll see what Brent Reese can do. Holding is Mark Salazar for the Bombers.
It'll be a 33-yard attempt, 25 plus the 8 in the end zone. There's the kick. It's up, and it is no good off the net. Rebound comes off. And a flag for, I don't know what the flag is. Why is that a flag?
That's a vicious hit, but there was not helmet-to-helmet contact. It looks like they're engaging on the sideline.
And the coaches and the players are mixing it up now after that hit. And I think that would have been a 1-pointer.
That was John Rogers on the hit. John Rogers, who was playing the jack position for a couple of weeks. But comes down on special teams and just lays the wood there on Joe Powell.
But unfortunately, it looks like it'll be a 15-yard penalty
And there are times that the referees get these calls wrong. You know, sometimes they come in with a very violent hit, and then there's the assumption that the helmet to helmet.
Well, they are talking it over. If there is an actual penalty there.
Looks like Bickham.
The ruling on the field is a halo violation, kick catch interference. Kicking team number 89 with contact by rule, 10-yard penalty from the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 15.
I'm not sure what I heard him say interference, but I don't know how it could be interference.
Media timeout. Timeout on the field.
I don't know if that could be challenged. I don't think it can be.
Looks like Bickham keeps
He
trying
wants
to
him
motion.
to call a penalty. He wants him to call a challenge flag.
Bickham has got into it with Coach Ward there on the sideline, a disagreement.
Well, from the looks of things, Kentucky will get the ball at the 15-yard line.
A chant coming from the crowd.
Game is so fast and so hard that, yeah, the refs can sometimes overreact maybe, or I'm not sure what the penalty is there because he definitely caught the ball off the net, so it couldn't be interference.
Was definitely a violent hit, but looked like the shoulder pad to me right up underneath the helmet. And so an interference call. Interesting. How would it be interference if it's coming off of the net?
And he caught it.
And he caught it.
Well, back we go. It's 7-7, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Clock running first in a pretty action-packed first quarter. Epps will be the man in motion. Overstreet's back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Looking long and incomplete. Overthrown.
Kyron Beecham on the coverage.
Tight coverage. This game has a feel it's going to get a little chippy if it stays close.
There's definitely been signs of that already early on.
The Bombers are desperate for a win.
Meanwhile, the Barrels trying to hold on to their standing. Right now, they're number 3 with a 4-1 record behind the Nashville Cats and the Albany Firebirds.
Flanagan will be in motion. Back to throw again. He's got time. Now he's got trouble. And we got a holding penalty on Watson under here, I think. I think they're going to call a hold.
It's a tough call. You know, it looked like Shiloh Flanagan was the one that initiated the contact and went after it. But they're going to call Trayvon Watson on a holding.
During the play, illegal contact, defense number 18, 5-yard penalty from the previous spot, and an automatic first down.
That's a tough call, you know, because it was initiated by Flanagan. I think it's kind of like the bumper fender, the fender bender I got into. You know, I'm backing out my car and somebody comes and hits me, but then it's my fault because I'm backing out because they have the right of way. But Trayvon Watson, a victim of something similar on that play.
Desmond Epps in motion. And Overstreet's back to throw it, going long, and he's got him wide open. Oh, and he overthrows him, and Epps may have jumped a second too early for that one.
Yeah, Overstreet just not as accurate as he has been earlier in the ball game. Overthrows Epps on that. He definitely got a clean route and was open on the play.
They're going to definitely throw deep and often against this defense.
As mentioned, the regular starter Simeon Burns is out with an injury tonight. Kyron Beecham serving in that safety role.
Back to throw, but good catch there. Darius Prince, their go-to guy.
Prince in the last game had 3 touchdowns versus the Bombers.
Gain of 20, and it's 1st and goal. And that'll be the end of the first period. An exciting first period. There's Coach Cedric Walker out on the field.
Yep.
Very fiery coach. He was
That
a
is the
fiery
end
player
of the first quarter.
with the Arizona Rattlers.
Both teams completely involved. And we got an early score by Rudy Johnson as he took off for a run. And then new quarterback Overstreet for the Barrels comes in and throws a long bomb in order to complete their first touchdown of the game. Right now we're getting a look coming onto the field is our flight crew dance team performance. We give them the opportunity here on Military Appreciation Night here at Front Wave Arena.
You see Coach Morris, Coach Garrett talking to the referee like, wait a minute, he ran into me. Why are you calling a penalty on us?
Yeah, he definitely went there looking for the contact, initiating it. I'm not sure what the gray area on that call would be.
Probably a no call would be the right call.
Right.
And Coach Garrett is fit to be tied over there. He's ready to throw his headset off.
Yeah, we saw the helmet thrown earlier. I'm not sure if fans caught it. There was a helmet thrown earlier by number 12, Karonse Higgins.
Now he's back on the bench, though.
Not sure if that's the same helmet, but that helmet took a beating the first time.
All right, Overstreet brings him back into the huddle. We're going left to right now. Second quarter about to begin.
Man, I'd be curious what happened to Shea Spencer. In the last time that they played, Shea ran for 2 touchdowns and threw for 7. And he had been the starter for the past 4 weeks. So
well, he helped for the extra point, so he's not hurt.
Yeah, he's not hurt.
It looks like Epps will be the motion man if they have anyone. No, it'll be Darius Prince. Overstreet's back to throw. A little swing pass to Epps. He's at the 8. Good stop there by Watson. Held him to 2 yards. 2nd and goal from the 8.
Trayvon Watson with a good open field tackle after the play. We see good sportsmanship from him and Epps. Going ahead and shaking each other's hand. Trying to eliminate the need for it to get chippy here at Front Wave today.
Well, Darius Prince will be in motion, and obviously he's the big danger threat. Big throw, Overstreet, incomplete, off the ball. That could have been caught.
Prince tried to hit a corner post route on that, trying to confuse the safety.
Jordan Washington with the play. 3rd and 8 again. Trying to put pressure on Overstreet, but he is pretty much having a sweet time back there. Epps will be the motion man. Trips left. He's back to throw. Overstreet's got some pressure. He scrambles out of it and dives into the end zone. Touchdown. Barrels.
Overstreet doing his Rudy Johnson impersonation. Wears the 7, moves a little bit like him as well. a physical presence out there.
And a third down conversion. Everybody was covered too, but Overstreet made him pay. And are we going to see a first drop kick?
You mentioned that the drop kick gets
Here we go.
2
It's
points,
worth
right?
2 points. Watch this. A little drop kick. The kick is up and good.
So the drop kick, exactly as it sounds, they drop it, let it hit the floor, and after the bounce off the floor, then they kick it through. That's worth 2 points. For a regular kick, then it's 1 point.
That was pretty good. That's the first drop kick I've seen. Billy, what do you got for us, Billy?
I am here with Willie Buchanan. He is from Oceanside. He is a San Diego legend, 1972 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, 2-time Pro Bowl pick. And I know there's more, but I did my best.
You did a pretty good job, yeah. Considering, this is a great opportunity for us to get together in Oceanside. I was born and raised here. I like the sports that are involved here. And this is a community event, and I'm glad to see that Oceanside is taking heed and doing the things that they need to do here. But we need more people to come out and watch this thing. It's so exciting. You got a 60-yard field. People are just playing, and they're just ready to do and ready to hit, ready to do the things that they need to do on the football field. We just need the fans to start coming out and enjoying this game.
You hear that? Straight from Willie. He said you got to get out here, man.
You got to get out here and enjoy this game. Like you hear that?
Yep. It's getting exciting here in Oceanside.
Being a defensive back, I love the game because it's exciting, it's quick, it's fast. You got to have movement, and those are the great things about football. And as you can see, these guys get into it. They don't like each other.
Willie, thank you so much for talking to me. It's a pleasure and honor to meet you, sir.
Player of the Bombers.
Sir, enjoy the rest of the game.
Come on out, people. Come on out and enjoy it.
I will throw it back to you.
It's our community.
This is our community.
Thank you, Billy. Great to see Willie Buchanan here. And Tyler Kennedy took a massive hit. Fumbled, they recovered on the kickoff. And hopefully he's okay, but there's a lot of players out here taking a knee. And the Bombers could ill afford to lose him.
Game. Ninth Man Club. Tonight's game is proudly supported by Cookouts and Camaraderie, a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting your Marines and building family community.
Both teams on the field to show their support.
And when you see the other team's head coach in there shaking his head. Come on, get up. Well, let's hope it's not a knee.
That's right, Oceanside. That's how we show support. That's how we show support.
They're definitely carrying him off the field, which is not a good sign. And such an exciting return, too. He almost busted it.
Took it about 35 yards. 30. 31 yards. But yeah, prayers go out to Mr. Kennedy.
This game isn't over yet.
Hopefully it's something he can bounce back from soon. They'll definitely miss him here tonight. Doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon.
Vincent Strange will have to pick up the slack. 15-7, 12:45 to go in the half.
Strange, not a bad person to come in to pick up the slack.
We'll try to get a report on Tyler Kennedy if we can. Tajay Brooks will be the man in motion. Strange and Tucker left. Back to throw he goes. Wide open, Jaylon Brooks. Touchdown by Tajay Brooks. One play and a touchdown.
Tajay Brooks was able to get open on that post route. Beautifully thrown by Rudy Johnson.
Beautiful
Has missed
throw.
on a couple, but able to put that one right on the money in stride to give the Bombers their second touchdown and close the gap on that lead by the Barrels.
Perfect throw by Rudy. Rays in for the extra point to cut it to 1. And the kick is right down the middle.
They decide not to go with the drop kick, so that leaves them at 15-14 here after that score.
Playing them very tough.
And a way to bounce back right after that. I mean, the stadium went completely silent when they saw Mr. Kennedy over there on the ground. He's on the sideline getting a lot of attention from the trainers. And in case you can't hear it, the theme song here in the arena right now is "You Dropped the Bomb on Me." That was a nice bomb catch from Tajay Brooks.
That's his sixth touchdown of the year for Tajay Brooks. Really becoming a big, important part of this Bomber offense. Well, let's see if Brent Rees can get a deuce and kick one through the uprights. He's done it a couple times this year. That won't reach. Might reach the net. Taken by Epps. 8 yards deep. He's at the 5, 10, 15. And a great tackle there. Jordan Baker knocked him right off his feet. 1 point ball game. We knew we were going to see a lot of offense in this game.
Jordan Baker on the tackle. You'll also see him lining up at the running back position, very similar to Noah Rick Tilley from the Barrels. More of a blocking back there. But for those of you kids that don't know, man, you're all superstars early on, but a way to get onto the field is by special teams. Baker finding his way onto the field.
Darius Prince in motion. The blitz is on. A long throw for Prince. He's got it at the 3-yard line. What a catch. Good defense, too.
Overstreet drops that one right in the bucket.
Ruling
Jordan
on the
Washington
field is a
providing
completed
great
catch.
coverage.
First
Great
goal.
coverage.
But Overstreet able to just place it right in the one spot it needed to be, and it takes him down to the 1-yard line.
What a player he is, huh?
Overstreet is opening my eyes right now. Dropping dimes,
First and
taking
goal.
off running.
Epps will be the motion man.
Time to hold the line.
Overstreet tries to just plow his way in, and he makes it. Tush push, and in they go. And more people are laid out a little hurt.
Overstreet getting his second touchdown of the game.
And we have another Oceanside Bomber down on the field.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. Timeout on the field. Officials timeout for an injured player.
Well, the Bombers have had enough injuries already this year, and to lose, I can't see who it was.
Looks like their D tackle might be Brandon Tolbert. They were already thin in the trenches that they had brought in 2 new players.
Media timeout. Timeout on the field.
You know, football is already a dangerous sport in this small, confined space. You know, the contact amongst each other is just even more greater. It's a I think it becomes even more violent in this arena league than it is on regular.
Now, hopefully it's not the new guy that just brought in here.
I think it's Tolbert. Brandon Tolbert.
Oh boy, that doesn't look good either. You might as well get dressed and get down there. They might need you.
Brandon Tolbert.
There's a look at Brandon Tolbert walking off the field, another product from Southern California, played his college ball at El Camino College. And it looks like we are going to send it down to Billy, who is joined by a local San Diego State superstar, former New Orleans Saints running back. Billy, take it away.
Hey, I'm Billy, and we're back here in the tunnel, and I have a very, very special guest, Lionel Hamilton. How you doing today?
Doing good. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. And
Layla, my daughter Layla.
And I hear Layla's really great at shot put.
Oh yes, second in the nation.
Yeah. Tell me about what you see tonight on the field.
But I love it. It starts off with the stadium, a beautiful stadium. It starts off with the fans, amazing fans. Chiller's doing well, but the players. I recognize the coaching staff, recognize those guys. I coached with some of those guys, amazing guys. And the players, I love this football. AF1, I mean, when it comes to Oceanside, I'm happy that they have a team here, and we have football here that we could watch in the spring. That's one of those things we could watch tackle football in the spring. So that's why I'm here.
How about this arena football? Rules change a little bit. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. You can see it. You can see it from the kickoff of the ball. Everybody's excited. The coach is excited. The game is excited. It's really a good team.
No, you're from San Diego, correct?
I'm from Northern California, but I've been here since '03. I've been here for a long time. So I played at San Diego State. I'm an Aztec. Got a chance to play with New Orleans Saints, and I came back here. There's no getting away from San Diego. It doesn't matter where you go. This is always home.
This is the place where everybody dreams to come to.
The extra point
This is the
is
place where
good.
everybody dreams to come to.
And the legal defense.
Oceanside, a beautiful place as well.
Number 89.
So we have the beach.
That penalty
we have the beach,
is declined.
And it's so much more. It's so much more.
Lionel, thank you so much, and best of luck with you and all your competing and shot put. And thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the game, sir. Cheers. All right, have a good one. Back to you.
How about all these Aztecs we're getting down there?
Yeah, Lionel Hamilton was a beast over there when he was at San Diego State. As they mentioned, went on to go play with the New Orleans Saints, but was just a threat over there at San Diego State. There was just so many good running backs that have come out over there from San Diego State. But Lionel Hamilton, yeah, he was a monster. What you might have seen while the interview was taking place was there was another drop kick that had happened. And those drop kicks, like Gil had mentioned,
2 for 2.
2 points for it, and they've made 2 of them.
So it's a 9-point lead now for Kentucky with 10 to go in the second quarter. And there's the kick. Tucker's going to take it the 10-15. He's got no place to go, and he's gang tackled. And we got a flag, another flag. What is this one about?
Looks like it's going to be a face mask. The fans yelling to let him play, but that face mask, yeah, that's going to be costly for the Barrels.
Let's go, Bombers. It's game time.
Well, they haven't called anything on this flag. Is it a
During
face
play, personal foul, face mask. Number 15
Oh, Josh,
of the
saw it,
team.
huh?
10-yard penalty will be added on to the end of the run.
Well, they get the
First
ball
down.
near midfield now. 22-yard line, first down.
As we talk about all these differences, in this game, one thing that is also different is you see the 2 head coaches get to assume a space on the field, and so able to interact a little bit more freely than they would in outdoor football.
The quarterback will actually go back and talk to the coach between plays. Johnson's back to throw. He's looking for Tucker. What a catch. 5. Touchdown, Bombers. Javon Tucker. Are you kidding me?
Javon Tucker able to go up and make the grab with his hands.
Threat anytime he's near the ball. And
he's
now
giving
give the
out
fans a
autographs.
little love and maybe a ball. What a catch and run after the play.
You mentioned before he
and
has
a drop
hands like
kick.
glue.
You're gonna drop kick on me. I'm gonna drop kick on you. And Brent Reyes will try for 2 to cut it to 1. The kick is up. That looked like one of my tee shots right there on the golf course. You can call 4 on that one.
Oh, man. Just a little bit off.
Just a bit outside. 23-20. What a game.
Let's go, Oceanside. Turn up the fire.
Gil's a huge fan of Jovan Tucker, and for good reason, man. He has just them hands like glue. You
I've
put it in
watched
the
him
space,
all
he's
year.
coming down with it.
I mean, you put it near him, he'll catch it. Now, can they get a stop? And what they like, a lot of coaches in the Arena League like to do here is a little sneaky onside kick. And we haven't tried one yet this year, but this is a very aggressive form of playing, especially when you're having trouble stopping the other side.
Number
It's a straight
13,
kick.
For the kick, Brent Reyes.
2 Eps, takes it about 8 yards deep, 5-10, and stopped at the 12-yard line. Good play by Kyrene Beecham.
Kyron Beecham on the open field tackle. On the assist was Jordan Baker. Baker making a name for himself on special teams today.
9:15 and counting to go in the second.
Let's go, defense.
And this Bombers team is holding their own against these guys. I mean, there's no question about it. Darius Prince is a problem. But we have a couple problems on our team, too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Overstreet will go under center, and Prince will take a long run down the field. He's looking for him. Another long pass for Darius Prince. And just as easy as it looks in practice. Touchdown. Barrels.
In stride,
Darius
in the basket. Overstreet. I don't know if they were just hiding this kid up until this point, but this kid is about as accurate as they come.
And that play has been a Bombers problem all year, that deep route to the right side. Well, their left side, the offense is right. And I think Kentucky had 4 touchdowns on that play when they were back there. Another drop kick. Oh, it's like taking candy from a baby. Another right just down the middle. Every touchdown's 8 points for these guys.
He just makes it look absolutely easy.
That literally does look easy, doesn't it?
I mean,
31-20 back to an 11-point lead. And that was almost too easy.
Let's go, Oceanside.
You can see how they put up 80 on it.
They did, and as you're looking at it, right, you're bouncing the ball off the ground. I mean, I have people that play basketball that is going into their hand and don't do it as easily as he's doing it out there with his feet. Just able to pinpoint that right through. You saw the difficulty when Brent Rice tried to kick it.
Just looked like a little chip shot.
But just going right up in there.
Well, with Tyler Kennedy out, Javon Tucker is having to take the role of the kick returner. 11-point lead, 8:20 to go in the second. I feel like we've been here for about 3 hours, don't we?
There was a little bit of a delay. Oh, we have an extended weekend this weekend.
That's true. Squib kick. Oh, it's taken right off the field. That may not have been a good decision.
Number 14.
Beecham again, making plays on defense and took that kick. And now the Bombers will get at the 18-yard line of Kentucky.
Beecham ran out of his shoes that time. As we mentioned before, a local product out of Oceanside High School. Played quarterback while he was over there. Played quarterback, went on to play DB in high school. Also was a basketball player. Has a younger brother that went on to play, I believe, at Fresno State. A talented family, the Beechams.
Tucker will be the motion man. Rudy's in the shotgun. He's back to throw. He's got time, and now he throws incomplete. Excellent defensive play by Mike Lee from Kansas.
Mike Lee on the tip. Number 19, Jalen Phelps, was right there, almost picked it up off of the tip. Goes through their hands, but remains in the Bombers' possession.
Might have forced that throw a little bit. He was well covered. So now Vincent Strange will be the man in motion. Johnson throwing, caught again by Tucker. Almost in for a first down. Is it close?
By number 3, Jovan Tucker.
Is it a first down? It looks that way.
First down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line. Another great catch.
Jovan Tucker, Mr. Steady. You put it in his space, he's
Catches
coming
anything
down.
near him. This turns into be a pretty key drive here to cut the deficit. 31-20, Kentucky.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 8.
Show them what we got. This is our house.
Tajay Brooks will be in motion. All the receivers on the right side. Johnson scrambled around. He might run. Fakes the first man out, and he's got creamed at the 5-yard line.
Rudy Johnson.
And what a block on that play by Jalen Tucker.
And
Mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, they really serve as an additional lineman back there. Are able to pick up that DN.
Let's go, Bombers.
Picked up 3 yards, 2nd and 5. Our friend Karun Higgins, number 12, looks very like he's limping, actually. Tucker will be in motion. Everybody's covered, and Rudy gets absolutely drilled.
Right after I give
Joe
the applause, Joe Golden.
6'4", 285. Boy, he is big, and he moves.
He looked like a monster before the game as well.
Keep that ball moving.
Jalen Tucker unable to get the block on that play. Matchup worked in Tucker's favor before, but just too beastly. Golden put it on the bull rush and able to get through.
Now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Rudy down the middle. Touchdown. That man again. Jovan Tucker again. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Unstoppable.
Jovan Tucker able to weave his way through the traffic and find just a slight opening right there on the seams and able to get in for the touchdown. Slices through defenders.
And there will not be a drop kick this time.
That's definitely something I see Coach Morris putting in on the practice agenda for the upcoming weeks.
Well, this is to cut it to 4, and the kick is good by Reese. So 31-27, Kentucky with 5:05 to go in the half. And it's back and forth. Here we go, back and forth. We predicted a high-scoring game, and looks like we're getting one.
Yeah, just in like a comparison to basketball. I mean, both teams are making their buckets, but one team is making more of the free throws. And
Billy, what do you got for us down there?
Hey, it's Billy Galewood, and we're back, and I have my friend Alberto Jean. How you doing, man?
I'm doing exceptional. It's a great evening tonight. The fans are excited, and we're excited to see some football.
Amazing. Now, you're the official sponsor of the Bombers.
That is correct. M7 Alliance Group is the official sponsor now for the Bombers.
This is the M7 Field.
It is now called the M7 Field.
Now we have maybe some breaking news, something you want to share with our audience. She was for next week.
Yes, it is going to be called Mag 7 Field officially, and the logos and branding, we've worked with the Bombers organization. It is going to be awesome in our opinion. We collaborated with the Bombers and how it's going to look like, and hopefully the rollout will come next home game, and you guys get to see what that looks like.
All right, be here next home game where you can check out the new field, what it's going to look like. We're all very excited. And the Bombers are on a nice comeback right now.
Oh, they're absolutely going to come back and win tonight. Military Appreciation Night. They got to win.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to interview you, and we'll send it back to you guys.
Billy, thank you. Good coverage on that kick. And the Barrels will start at their own 8-yard line with Epps, the motion man. Quick throw to him, and it's complete and well done for about 12 yards and a first down to the 20. And Overstreet is having a fun time of it.
Beecham and Thurman on the tackle. On that special teams play on the kick, we had John Rogers on the tackle, who we had seen getting some play at the jack linebacker, but I've not seen him in that role yet tonight. Rogers, a tall, lengthy linebacker that can cover a lot of space and assume positions for the run game.
Prince again, looking long and overthrown. That same play. To the other side. We got a flag. What happened? I missed something. It must have been after the play.
Yeah, it was in the trenches.
But Kentucky's walking backwards, so.
I felt like Prince had a chance to go up for that. I don't know if he didn't want to run into the wall on that, but.
Well, they don't know about those walls today.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 56, his first of the game. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Second down, the down count.
Noah Buttigliere from Delaware.
Yeah. I'm just going to go with Noah B on him because he has one of them difficult names, like a Polynesian last name, but Buttigliere. And you mentioned the walls and not knowing about the padding. I could tell you that there is sufficient padding on here. We saw the padding going on prior to the start of the game.
It still hurts. Epps will be the motion man. They'll have trips left. Overstreet's got time again. Throws it over. Flanagan's got it, and he dives forward. May have a first down.
Ruling on the field is running short of the line to gain. It's third down.
Just short, 3rd and 1. 3:18 clock running first half. They stopped him on the first drive, and they haven't stopped him since.
Flanagan, the 6'5" receiver, we're going to look at him over here on the sidelines.
Meanwhile, Epps will be the motion man. On 3rd down, no handoff. He's throwing. Again, down the field, incomplete. Right through the hands of Epps. And that'll bring up 4th down. Opportunity to stop them here would be huge. Question is, will they run the ball?
I've seen Buttigliere get the ball and go somewhere with it.
I was going to say Noah B is the bag that.
This would be a good time to pull that out.
Yep. 4th down. Overstreet might run it himself. He's throwing again. Looking deep for Epps, and he's got him at the 18-yard line. Didn't drop it this time. Good throw by Overstreet. Another flag.
There's a lack of discipline right now from the Barrels. They've gotten numerous penalties called on them that have been costly. This happened after the first down, so they'll get the first down and then assume the yardage.
Again, I didn't see it, but
we're going to toss it on down to Billy, who looks like he's joined by the flag football team. Billy, down to you.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness and late hit. Offense number 56. 10-yard penalty. After the 10-yard penalty, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, it's Billy, and I'm back here in the tunnel with these football players, as you see next to me, are going to play in our halftime flag football show. Who am I here with today?
Luis Moret from the Oceanside Cartel.
Hector Cedeno from the 9th Com Niners.
All right, tell me a little bit about your team and what you got going on.
So 9th Com, we usually play every year. We do the Turkey Bowl, and then we have a mixed Super Bowl. All the Marines get together and try to win a championship, and we get rewards and stuff. It's just a great time to bring all the Marines together.
Amazing. So both teams are Marines. Everybody's a Marine here. Awesome, sir. How are you feeling about the game today?
We're excited. We're out here, for military appreciation. Thank you to the Oceanside Bombers for bringing us out here. We're excited to have a good game, have good competition, and come out with a W.
All right, best of luck, fellas. I'm rooting for both teams. All right, yeah, let's go. All right. We'll send it back to you now. Thank you so much.
Of the defense.
Thank you.
What are we doing here? That's clearly an offensive PI.
All right.
Let's go, defense.
Thank you, Billy, for that. It seems like there are some conversations happening in regards to the last play. It was, not to be biased, that was an offensive pass interference.
And Beecham was the player that was playing defense, and it certainly looked like he was interfered with, and he got a little dinged up on the play. So Jalon Tucker, Javon's brother, will have to come into the game, and now the refs are calling another
timeout.
Oceanside will have to call a
Oceanside
timeout.
Bombers, they're
They don't
first
have
of
the
the
right
half.
personnel in the game. And now they're asking the referees, wait a minute. Minute 23 to go in the half. 31-27 Kentucky.
I'd run that replay back right now so the refs could get a glance at that. But
it seemed obvious.
Absolutely. And so you mentioned Jalen Tucker coming in on defense, and that was something that happened a lot more frequently at the beginning of arena football, often referred to as Ironmen, where they would play on both sides of the ball. A fullback would be either a D lineman or a linebacker, and then the receiver would come back and play a DB. Yes. Yeah, so we're interested to see the play, and we're going to see if our production team is able to pull that back up, that last play that resulted in an injury that we thought.
Well, we'll have to wait till after these plays. Cannot interrupt the game. 2nd and 10. Well, this is the replay.
Let's go, Bombers.
Now, that's not a great angle, but you can
Let's
see
go, defense.
Flanagan was definitely got his hands
Turn up the heat.
all over Beecham. All right, Prince is in motion. He's got too much time back there. Now he throws, and he's got Flanagan at the 16 for a first down.
Number 9.
And that'll probably take us down to the 1-minute warning.
And that's the only time that the clock stops, correct?
Correct. It'll stop at 1 minute, and then during the last minute, the clock will stop on incompletes. So with the 1-minute warning.
This is the 1 minute
in Oceanside.
Timeout.
Kentucky 31, Oceanside 27.
Overstreet just showing a great sense of pocket awareness within there, rolling out and able to get to Flanagan.
Kentucky Barrels has 3.
We had mentioned before, 6'5"
Oceanside
receiver.
Bombers has 2.
Here we go. Section 112 and 3, 2, 1, way.
Getting a performance right now in the intermission from our dance crew, referenced as the Flight Crew Dance Team. And they're out here getting the wave started.
Wave going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, 115. Keep the wave going.
Well, this place is called Front Wave. And we are seeing a wave go throughout the stadium right now. Our action will continue at halftime. We have a flag football game that will be coming on up with representatives from the Camp Pendleton base.
It's the way.
2 teams coming out here. Had a chance to speak to some of them before this game started, and the energy is high for that opportunity. to compete against their brothers. Friendly competition.
All right, give it up for your Oceanside Bombers flight crew.
Well, if there was ever a good time for a turnover,
Are you ready for some more football?
This would be it. And Beecham making his way back into the game after leaving. Back in at that safety position.
Darius Prince in motion. Quick throw to Epps. He's snuffed out, but he gets out of trouble and dodges his way for about 3 yards and out of bounds. So the clock will stop when he hits the wall.
Number 89.
2nd and 7, 53 seconds to go.
That was John Rogers making the initial contact in the backfield. Just being elusive and able to get about a 4 or 5 yard gain on the play.
Number 89, Shohan Rogers.
Prince will be the man in motion again. They got to watch him because you know he's going to throw him to the end zone. Back to throw, and now he's looking for him. Now he scrambles out of trouble. A pass over to Flanagan, and he scores. But we have a flag on the play. We may have a hold to bring that play back. So there'll be a hold on the Barrels. Not sure what takes so long to make a call, but
Personal foul, illegal, hands to the face, defense number 96. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced after the free kick on the succeeding spot. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Well, then it is a touchdown. It was not on them, and the Mr. Dropkick is back in the game. It's a 10-point lead, trying to make it 12.
Let's go, Bombers.
Flanagan was wide open, and Overstreet is throwing touchdowns left and right out here. Another drop kick. Kick is up. Oh, he missed it this time.
We jinxed him.
Well, we jinxed him. 10-point lead with 43 seconds, plenty of time to get a score before the half. 37-27. Told you we'd see 100 points today. We already have 64.
They are piling it on today.
And we have time for another one.
Oceanside looking to put some points on the board as they head into the half. 43 seconds remaining here in the half. Just going to take a guess that it'll either be to Tucker or to Tajay Brooks for a deep pass.
Now the penalty that was called on that touchdown will be assessed on this play. So after the kick return, and I don't know what happens if they score on the kick.
Then they would get an additional 10 yards after the spot.
Well, we're going to lose 10. The Bombers are going to lose 10. We'll see how they do this. Henry Niltra on the onside kick, and it did not work. So I believe they will back them up 10 yards from the previous penalty.
The return, number 57.
Now the reason you do that with that much time, let them score, then we can score. Right? Both teams can still score.
Let's go, Bombers. Show them how it's done.
And if what you were mentioning was accurate, that they get the 10 points or 10 yards marched off afterwards,
I believe
makes sense to go for that gamble.
There's been more referee conferences than a United Nations meeting tonight. So there's the 10 yards.
And I'd definitely say a gamble worth taking. They almost did recover that.
Yep. So the Bombers will have the ball at the Barrels 20-yard line, first down, 41 seconds to go in the half. And if you score quickly.
Let's go, Bombers. Let's go, offense. It's
Jovan
game
Tucker will
time.
be in motion. Trips to the right side. Johnson back to throw. He's got some pressure now. He throws incomplete. Almost. It's off the wall. And that's a live ball. And the Barrels are going to get the ball off the wall. The question is, did it touch somebody?
They're going to get upset at the fan. The fan tipped it, and it went in favor of the Barrels. Bombers fans are not happy about it.
Well, that's a brutal.
One of the camera crew, the ball was going into the stands. One of the fans tipped it up in the air, came back into play.
Let's see.
Resulted in an interception.
It's our house.
Here's a good look at it right here.
It's off a fan's hand into the player's hand. So that's got to be incomplete.
They're all booing him right now.
And guess what? We have another referee conference call.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Make your call with
Ruling on the
conviction.
field is stand interference during the forward pass. By rule, the play will be replayed. It's first down.
Well, now that's a weird call, too. The fan touched it, so it's a replay? Well, fan touched it's a replay. 28 seconds to go in the half, and we're just act like we just started over. I have
Please
never.
reset the game clock to 41 seconds.
And they're going to make it 41 seconds to go. Act like the play never happened. I have never, ever seen that. I've been watching arena football for a lot of years.
Let's go, Bombers.
Well, they got a second opportunity. Strange in motion, and Rudy just fumbled that snap and loses 15 yards. And the clock will continue to run. And timeout Oceanside.
Timeout. Oceanside Bombers, their second of the half.
That's a killer.
Let's go, Bombers.
That's something that I've seen happen.
Now your long ball to Tajay or Jovan are probably
Please reset
most
the game clock
likely.
to 30 seconds. Thank you.
That's one of the things that I've seen about Rudy Johnson is he's electric, but sometimes he's turnover prone.
Let's go.
Coming at a costly time right now. They want to put a score on the board to help get their momentum as they go into the half.
Kentucky will get the ball to start the second half.
Let's go, offense.
I hope all of you listening and watching are having a great Memorial weekend. I hope tomorrow is a great day for you. We're obviously going to be up late tonight, so could sleep in tomorrow before you get the grill going. Tucker will be in motion, and they've got to get the ball to him. Rudy's looking for him. Throws, completes. Tajay Brooks. And that got a lot of the yards back.
Rudy took one for the team, sacrificed his body, took the hit, and was able to get out a clean pass to Tajay Brooks to eliminate a lot of the yards that were lost.
I'm not sure why the clock stopped. It should not have stopped. 3rd and 4. Tucker's in motion again, looking for him, and it throws behind and incomplete. Throw is a little bit behind. Vincent Strange. Now it's 4th down. Yeah, that ball was just behind him. So 4th and 4 with 19 seconds to go in the half. This becomes a huge play because a turnover.
Strange was able to get 2 hands on the ball, though, man. I tell my receivers, hey, you're able to get 2 hands on the ball. Better come down with it. You don't know how many more touches you're about to get.
And a
Delay game.
Oh, boy.
Offense number 7, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, boy.
4th down.
Delay a game. Now what? And they're going to need something fancy here on 4th and 9. 19 seconds to go.
Go right back to Strange. Go right back to Strange. Give him his confidence
give
back.
them the ball back, I tell you that. Tucker's in motion. Johnson's back to throw. He's looking deep, and he's
there. It is.
Got
there. It is.
And Josh called it. Go back to Strange, and that ball was behind him too. What a play!
What a grab by Strange.
Stretch it out. And the Bombers make a huge play with 11 seconds left in the half. What a catch! That ball was behind him.
Way to bounce back from Strange, you know.
Extra point to cut the deficit to just 3 points. And the kick is good. And the Bombers have cut the deficit to 3, 37-34 in an explosive first half of touchdowns, drop kicks. They're going to try to get some report on Tyler Kennedy at half.
They needed that play, but did they give him too much time?
Well, 10 seconds. They're going to get one play. They're going to get a kickoff and one play. What a time for a deuce here, huh?
Let's go, Mr. Rice. But just an incredible bounce back for Strange after dropping that. I mean, he was right there at the 2-yard line. And to come back, get the completion, put in the extra effort. On 4th down. 4th and long to get a touchdown.
All right, Brent, can you kick it through? You're kicking downwind. Open up those doors. He's trying for it. He's got it.
What a goal.
He's got the deuce.
On the field is a deuce.
And that was bomb.
Gill told him open the door in the front.
Yeah,
they
open
did.
The doors.
It goes through.
Kick with the wind. Well, that was right down the middle, too. What a kick. And that's a 1-point game against one of the best teams in the league. Now, 11 seconds. And I feel like that's a lot of time.
It was 10.
I thought it was 10.
Huh.
All right. Desmond Epps will be the motion man. And Darius Prince. They're going to do a quick pass over to Flanagan. He's got it out of bounds at the 14 with 6 seconds to go. So that gives him a little more room.
Like they're in the arena version of a prevent defense.
Yeah.
Timeout. Kentucky Barrels. They're first of the half.
That was an interesting coverage approach on that last one. So like how they have the high motion receiver, the defensive player actually started running back towards in that same direction just to give him a chance to have the same momentum.
Yep.
As the offense.
Well, we'll see if the flag football kids can put up these kind of points. But,
they're ready. One team is swagged out. They got their sunglasses on indoors. Ready to come and put on a show. 6 seconds. Is that enough time to get 2 plays?
Yep.
Let's go, Bombers! Hold that line!
I don't think there's been a running play yet by either team, except the quarterback scrambling. Epps will be the motion man again. Quick throw to Flanagan again. They get down to about 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. Now they got a little room to go to the end zone. It's a well-coached team.
3 plays in 10 seconds. The clock is on their side.
Well, this should be the last play of the half. And can the Bombers stole them here? Darius Prince will be the motion man. He'll be taking off toward that end zone.
Timeout.
Oceanside.
Kentucky Barrels, their second of the half.
It looks like each team got about 5 timeouts. Seems like every other play is.
Now, for me, I'd take everybody and put them deep, but in arena football, there are these unique rules that don't allow you to place your players in certain spaces of the field.
The 3 backmen can go back, but the linebackers cannot. They can go side to side, but they can't go back more than 5 yards. Well, this becomes a pretty key play in this game because Kentucky gets the ball to start the second half.
I'd run a deep cover 3 with all 3 of my DBs back there, just assuming space, knowing that we're going to get back to the 5-yard line just to prevent touchdown. Keep everything in front.
Flanagan will be the man in motion. Epps and Prince will be on the near side next to us.
It's going to be a 50-50 ball to Flanagan.
Might have moved early. And here's a long throw. They're going for the toe, and into the stands they go. Everybody goes into the stands to end the half. Balls, players, what a play.
An incomplete pass. That is
and that's halftime.
Of the first half.
Big score by Oceanside there. This replay is amazing. Everybody into the seats.
Jordan Washington on the coverage on that.
Well, that's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 37-36 Kentucky. And it's time for the half.
Bombers able to keep the momentum that they got off of that last touchdown. And that defensive play holds them so that they can maintain it. Coming back out with a 1-point lead will be the Barrels. But just a sense of confidence that the Bombers have right now with their ability to close that gap, 36-37.
Put your hands together for our Oceanside Bombers.
Like our halftime show, we'll start off with our dance team.
Let's go with the motivation.
The Flight Crew dance team.
Cartel versus the 9th Com Battalion Niners. Let's go, Marines. Take the field. Let's go, Devil Dogs. down the field for the touchdown. Last series. Pass was intended for number 33. Let's go, Marines. Snatched off by number 40. Last play. Number 77. Good job, Marines. Ninth Con Niners in the cartel. Good job, Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving into the third quarter. Give it up for your Oceanside Bombers. grab your concessions and grab your seats because it's game time.
All right, we're back here at Front Wave Arena where the Oceanside Bombers trail the Kentucky Barrels by 1. We had a great halftime show where we had a chance to see 2 teams from Camp Pendleton come out and play a flag football game. A lot of talent in there, and flag football, a growing sport, will actually be included now in the Olympics.
Isn't that crazy?
And, you know, so in 28, when it comes to LA, you'll get a chance to see some flag football.
Well, I don't know if we can top the first half's excitement. This half.
Big shout out to
Desmond Epps, deep for the Bombers. The kick is off the screen and into the crowd. I think that goes to the 5-yard line. Might go to the 20. I'm not sure. There's 2 ways they play that.
5-yard line.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's an empty spot just underneath the net in which the ball found that crease and was able to go into the stands.
So
but
it'll go to the 5. No?
There's 2 huge nets that you can catch the ball off of.
Go,
in the
Bombers.
middle is a small
turn up the
section
heat.
in which the kickers have to place the ball through.
Another referee conference. That's the 7th of the game.
We're going to set the record.
I think it's the 20-yard line if you don't give them a chance to return it.
Correction, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And it looks like we have a pad on the field. Coach Walker will replace it back.
Let's go, defense.
And Overstreet will send them in. There goes Darius Prince in motion. Lots of pass. He's being held, but not
Ball
really.
was intended for number 6.
They
Let's
look
go,
like they
defense.
were
Hold the
a
line.
dance at the prom there a little bit. But the pass sails incomplete, 2nd down. It's going to take 1 stop.
Jordan Washington was running hip to hip with Price on the coverage. Jordan Washington, Price dangerous.
Let's go, Bombers.
Already has 2 touchdowns on the night.
Desmond Epps in motion. Deflected. Oh, and into the crowd it goes. Great defensive play.
That's John Rogers. John Rogers, who came in to replace the injured lineman earlier in the game, Brandon Tolbert. John Rogers previously was playing at the jack position, dropped down into the trenches, able to get his hand on the ball. A lengthy Javon Kearse looking type DN.
Let's go,
And
Bombers.
a big 3rd down here. Who will be the motion man? It'll be Darius Prince looking short to Epps, and he's creamed after a gain of 1 yard. No fumble. The play was whistled dead, and now it's 4th and 9. Well, the Bombers stopped the first drive in the first half. Maybe they'll stop the first drive in the second half.
Trayvon Watson on the coverage and the initial stopper to assist on the tackle is Jordan Baker. Baker was making plays on special teams, able to earn himself a spot on the defense here in the second half.
What an opportunity here on 4th and 9.
Defense, 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 defense.
Big down for the Bombers here, 4th down and 9.
Darius Prince will be the motion man. 4th down, he's got a lot of time. He looks, and Prince drops the pass in his hands, and it's a turnover on downs. Oceanside gets the ball and a chance to take their first lead since 7-0.
Overstreet with the accurate pass there. Prince is unable to hold on, felt the wall approaching him quickly.
And all of a sudden, at the 21-yard line of Kentucky, Oceanside has an opportunity to take the lead.
Energy, feeling the action on and off the field.
Bickham in the backfield for the Bombers.
Trayvon will be in motion. They're looking deep.
What a ball.
Oh, and Tajay Brooks could not haul it in. And the throw is a little off.
In and out of the hands of Tajay Brooks.
But he catches things with one hand.
Rudy Johnson using his eyes to get the defenders to shift, tosses it back, puts it up for Brooks. Unable to hold on, in and out of the hands.
2nd and 10 from the 21. Tucker will be in motion again. And looking for him, but overthrown.
Pass was intended for number
Well overthrown, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Javon Tucker.
And Oceanside not taking advantage of that turnover on downs yet.
Hit with the 3rd and long here. Mike Lee is definitely the best coverage person for the Barrels on the coverage that time. I think we mentioned earlier he's from Kansas, the Kansas University. Was his college play.
We got a Jayhawk in the building, huh? All right, a big 3rd down. Tajay Brooks, was he offside? No. Looking for Brooks, and it's intercepted. Joe Powell.
He's dangerous.
He doesn't like to get tackled. And he brings it all the way back to midfield. So 2 drives, 2 stops. And Cree Morris is not happy.
Underthrown ball on that one.
Took too long.
The air just kind of sucked out of the building. All the plays that were needed going into the half happened. Defense comes out, makes a stop, and then that series turns in a turnover, an interception. Barrels trying to get them to run the play. The Bombers were not set. And as you know, you have to be in certain locations within arena football, trying to rush the play off to get a penalty.
Did they have to call a timeout?
Timeout. Oceanside, their first of the half.
Well, they got to burn their first time out of the half. And we're pretty much where we started at the beginning of the half. 1-point game. Both teams have had the ball.
Nothing beats game day like Mountain Mike's Pizza. Loaded toppings.
However, the momentum that the Bombers did have coming into it, all energy was in favor of the Bombers. Feels like it's just kind of gotten sucked out after that interception by Powell.
Let's go, Bombers!
Reggie Gray talking to the Barrels offense right now.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Desmond Epps will be the motion man.
Defense! Defense!
And Darius Prince will be on the right side. Back to throw, they're going deep. They're looking for Epps again. It's incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number 3.
Good coverage there by Kyrene Beecham.
Beecham on the coverage. Got a little bit of contact over there. Was looking at the ref to see if he was going to give him one or going to let him slide one time.
Both teams a little sloppy coming out of the first half. They weren't missing many passes in the first half. Now Flanagan will be the motion man.
Hold that line.
Back to throw again, incomplete. Little underthrown and a little thrown too quickly. And now Overstreet, that wasn't missing anything. All of a sudden, it's been a little shaky in this half.
Looking a little bit more human. Flanagan had it just off the fingertips, but was able to get that crease right in between Beecham and Watson. Unable to stick to his fingers.
Another big 3rd down. Epps will be the motion man.
Hold that line.
Back to throw. He throws and caught by Epps. Right at the yard line to gain. It looks like he might be half a yard short.
It's a generous spot. That's a generous spot. He gave it to him.
And they're showing the replay going, he was caught way before that.
Bickham on the sideline.
They gave him a first down.
They did.
Not even a measurement. Epps gets the quick pass. Nothing doing there. Gain of maybe 1 as they try to rip the ball out of him. So it'll be 2nd and 9.
Of all the times the Bombers fans wanted the refs to have a conference, they don't. The ref just going ahead and giving the spot that he felt was right. Looked a little bit short from up here.
She's on Rogers again on the play there. Very active as a defensive lineman. Epps in motion again. Overstreet throws complete to Epp, who runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Beecham made contact with him at about the 2-yard line. Epps just wanting the drive to get up in there, continues to drive his feet, and ends up getting into the end zone.
You give a team like this too many chances, and they will score. And we're having just a regular old extra point to make it an 8-point game again.
Number 31 for the kick.
Henry Nell to kick again. I think he's only missed that one drop kick, and that's it. Another one down the middle, and it's an 8-point ball game. Ooh, and more pushing and shoving. And Coach Tim White out there in the face.
50 has been involved in a lot of the altercations today.
Jameis Kimbrough.
Jerry Garrett not happy with it. Voicing his opinions to the stripes.
Kentucky has, are you ready for this? 8 players over 300 pounds.
Let's go, Oceanside.
And as mentioned before, the Bombers were a little bit light in the trenches. They ended up picking up 2 people to support that, ended up losing another one earlier in the ball game, late in the second half.
I'm still trying to get a report on Tyler Kennedy, but from what I'm hearing, it didn't sound very good at all. So that means Jovan Tucker has got extra duties as the return man. 44-36. 9:50 to go in the third. I hope you all bet the over tonight because the points are coming like crazy.
Gil promised it'd be a 100-yard game, and they're definitely on pace to get there.
Tucker bucks the ball 8 yards deep. Up he goes. 15-20 to the 22-yard line. And the Bombers will start there.
Javon Tucker for the return.
More pushing and shoving after the play. Well, this game has the feel like it's going to go to the wire, right to the end of the game.
Whoever's able to manage the time better to land in their favor. Javon Tucker reminds me of an old school receiver from the Bills. His name was Andre Reed.
Reed's a little taller than that. Another San Diego guy.
Is he?
Point Loma High.
Oh, shout out to Point Loma, Andre Reed.
Rudy's in trouble, and that's a throw it away. And we have a flag on the play. It's possible we have an illegal defense because that linebacker came all the way back. Let's see. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. All right. Referee conference.
What conference number is this? They got to be in the teens.
Offensive umpire pick. On the offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
They're not
First
getting
down.
any calls, I can assure you that. So illegal pick, is that what I heard? And now Coach Morris is like, what kind of penalty is that?
Let's go, Oceanside.
They haven't gotten one call on a penalty yet. And that's a long one. Second and, 10-yarder. First and 20. I'm sorry, I did not hear what that call was. Tucker will have to be in motion, and they're going to have to protect Rudy now. And another conference.
But they failed to have a conference on the costly first down call.
Now we have to conference, and we bring in more of the refs.
Let's go, Bombers. Let's go. Let's go, Bombers. Let's go. Let's go, Bombers. Let's go.
Well, I have never seen this many. Almost every play has a
There's an administrative stop for a substitution because the tight end did not declare. There is no foul. We'll respot the ball, reset the play clock to 25 seconds. The game clock will start on my signal.
Said there was an illegal substitution. And just to give you a heads up, our crew, led by Brian Bortness today, our umpire is Andre Coleman, head linesman's Chris Mayerson, line judge Jacob Whittier, and back judge is Gil Rodriguez.
Well, they certainly like to meet a lot. Rudy's throwing deep and wobbling and incomplete. He was hit hard when he threw an incomplete pass. Second and 20.
A lot of pressure coming from Golden and Sidney Houston on the play, able to penetrate.
Let's go, Bombers.
They're double teaming Ezekiel Rose, who already has a sack in the game. And if you take a look at Ezekiel Rose, he's massive. All of their linemen have single digits. Very interesting. I'm a numbers
They're all
dude.
very big. Rudy's going to go in the shotgun this time. Tajay Brooks in motion. He's under pressure. Great catch there by Strange, and he gets it to the 22-yard line at Kentucky. Picks up 17 big yards, and now it's 3rd and 4 coming up. Nice throw, nice catch. Rudy's under a lot of pressure.
Big play by Strange.
Jordan Baker in the game.
Looks like we're going to go down to Billy for one of our sideline reports.
Hey, this is Billy back in the tunnel, and I'm here with Jerry Kerr, CEO of the whole league of AF1. How you doing today, Jerry?
I'm doing great. I'm at a football game, having a great time.
Amazing. I'm having a great time, too. This one is neck and neck, where it's a good time all the way. Hey, tell me a little bit about the league.
The league is young, growing. It's a sport that's been around for 40 years, but we're doing it slow and steady. Teams coast to coast, north and south, still fan-friendly, high entertainment. We throw a party. Game happens to break out. We want the people drinking from a fire hose.
Drinking from a fire hose. You heard that, folks at home?
Time out.
You know, I saw them tailgating
Bombers
before the show. It's really
Second
exciting.
and a
People are
half.
really pumped about these games. And now, how long have you been involved?
40 years.
The whole 40 years.
Jim Foster invented the game. He and I had played football against each other. He wanted some help protecting it. Came to me, brought a third guy in. But Jim started it. Great idea. It's grown, but I've been here 40 years.
That's amazing. And where do you see it going in the future?
We're going to grow slow and steady. We're going to add teams each year. We're going to make sure that they're community-based ownership, just like this group is. Why I like this community so much, this ownership, this team, they're in the community. They do things with the community. They don't roll out the field for 6 months, put their hand out, say, give me money, buy tickets. They stay year-round in the community. Those are the type of owners we want. Those are the type of owners we have.
Yes, sir. Well, the city of Oceanside thanks you for bringing arena football to Oceanside. This is very exciting for the whole community. Thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank
All right, we'll throw it back to you guys.
Down, and guess who? Jovan Tucker. Another great catch and a first down, big first down for Oceanside.
That's Gil's nephew. I'm going to call him that. It's Jovan Tucker, Mr. Hands,
he's
Mr.
stubborn.
Big Play, 4th down, comes up with it.
And not an easy catch.
Through the contact.
Tajay Brooks will be the man in motion. Big play there. First down at the 14. for Oceanside. Johnson looking deep. He just overthrows Tajay Brooks. He was there.
He had that slight gap.
Just a little overthrown.
Rudy put it in there. Joe was coming down.
Maybe
he brought his arms down.
4:12 and ticking in a very low-scoring third quarter so far. 2nd and 10 for Oceanside at the 15-yard line, losing 44-36. Touchdown, a drop kick will tie this thing up. Johnson again. Oh, it deflected and incomplete. And now it's 3rd and 10. Intended for
Joe Von Tucker. And Tajay Brooks felt like he was open on the play, giving a hand gesture. Hey, Rudy, look my way. I'm wide open on this hitch route. But his go-to is Joe Von Tucker. Bickham, who was their MAC linebacker early on, is now in the backfield for them.
Here's the throw. He's being held. No holding. And now it's 4th and 10.
As Gil mentioned, yeah, I'm definitely not trying to be a homer, but there has been very minimal flags thrown in the favor of the Bombers today. A lot in favor of the Barrels.
Well, big 4th down. Strange will be in motion. Trips left. He's back to throw. He throws.
Who else?
Are you kidding me?
Who else?
How did he catch that ball?
And that ball placement was amazing. You know, able to shield his body away from Joe Powell. Incomplete.
And they're not getting a call again.
Media timeout. Timeout on the field.
And the flags, Cree Morris throwing the red flag out. And he will challenge it. Now, if he loses this flag, they'll be out of timeouts. They've already used 2. I don't know how they can. I don't know. I didn't see the. They're at the far side. That place is far away from us as we could be. And we'll have to look at the replay.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Oceanside Bombers are challenging the ruling on the field that it was a completed pass. The previous play is under review. Timeout.
I think worth the gamble.
I have to do it.
To me, it looked like a complete
It's a huge
pass.
play in the game. I mean, they're at 1st and goal at the 3.
Cree and Walker about to arm wrestle there at the 20-yard line to see who should get the call. Definitely from here, it looked like a great pass by Rudy Johnson to throw it to the outside shoulder. Check that outside knee, allowing Tucker to be protective with his body and grasp the ball. I'm not sure if it hit the wall. Now, if it hits the wall and they catch it, would that still be a complete pass?
Yep.
Because there may have
If it didn't hit the ground.
There may have been support by the wall, but he definitely had his hands underneath the ball as he went down to the floor.
The question is there enough evidence to overturn it? I would have felt better if it was a catch and then they challenged it was incomplete.
Referee's taking a look at the video, trying to determine what makes the most sense. As Gil mentioned, there has to be significant amount of evidence.
Yep, they've got the call. Let's see what their call is.
These chairs are kind of high up here.
Yeah. Here's the call.
After review, the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is upheld. Oceanside Bombers lose the challenge and will be charged with third and final timeout of the half.
So that's the call. They called it incomplete.
First and 10, Kentucky Barrels.
Not overturned. And now the Bombers are out of timeouts, if that is important. So they've had the ball twice, 3 times, and can't, not moving it. So now Kentucky will take over up by 8, 2:30 to go in the third.
It's been a while since the Bombers have had a call go in their favor. Barrows looking to capitalize on the new possession.
There is Prince in motion. They're going to look for him. Instead, incomplete. Is that a flag? No flag. Beecham covering Epps.
Epps trying to voice his opinion on a pass interference on the play. Was definitely with him hip for hip. A little bit of contact there at the end. Friendly gentleman's push.
Epps will be the motion man again. Nope, no, it's Darius Prince. There he goes. Still not way too much time. What a catch by Prince. Down to the 18-yard line. And a first down, Kentucky. Big completion there. They have not put any pressure on Mr. Overstreet tonight. He's had all day to throw.
Those linemen are stout.
And it looks like Epps will be the motion man on the left side this time. Again, he's got all kinds of time. The ball's deflected and caught. Shiloh Flanagan again. Gains about 7 down to the 10-yard line.
Makes the first defender miss, and looks like there was a friendly fire on the play.
Boy, they deflected the pass too, and it still went to him.
Yeah.
Clock is running. The third quarter is about to end. Kentucky's down to the 9-yard line, 2nd and 2. Prince in motion again. You know they're going to try to find him. They look for him, but he's stopped for no gain, maybe a loss of 1. Good gang tackle there.
Initial contact made by Beecham. Watson on the closure.
And it's 3rd and about 3 as we go to the 4th quarter.
The Bombers trail by 8.
This is the end of the third
as
quarter.
we head into the 4th. For those of you just joining us right now, we're in Military Appreciation Night here at Front Wave Arena as we head into Memorial Day weekend. Kentucky Barrels and the Oceanside Bombers on their second matchup of the season. First one resulting in a Barrels win, 42-80. Looking to avenge themselves here on their home turf are the Bombers. In order to do so, they'll need to get a stop here early on. And I would look to bracket something over Prince. There's a look at our dancers right there. The official name of that dance crew are the Flight Crew Dance Team. What's your favorite thing to grill, Gil?
What's my what?
What's your favorite thing to grill?
Oh, well, tomorrow is going to be a pulled pork kind of thing. But usually, you know, any kind of steak, ribs, love it all. Chicken.
What's your favorite cut?
Well, my wife loves fillets. I'm a kind of a T-bone guy because you got a little fillet on the side, right? You got
Yeah.
You know, as long as it's cooked right, I can eat anything.
Yeah.
It's just a challenge to make it right, you know?
I'm a ribeye dude. I like all that little extra.
Little fat in there?
Yeah, a little extra, yeah.
Yep.
I call it flavor. Some people call it fat.
I made one last night, bone-in ribeye. What are you cooking tomorrow?
Probably be ribeyes. I haven't made a run to the store.
Oh, boy.
I have to get. Yeah.
Well, you're not going tonight. They'll all be closed by the time we get out of here.
Probably something in the morning.
All right, 3rd and 3 as we start the fourth quarter in an 8-point ball game. It's time for a turnover, is it not?
They need one. The Bombers need one. Whoever's on Prince better be on high alert. This is his territory right here.
Yep. Epps will be in motion on 3rd and 3. Overstreet hands it off to Epps, who right at the line. First down. To the 7-yard line they go. First and goal, Barrels. Are you all still up in Kentucky watching this game? It's past midnight, you know.
What time is it in Atlanta?
Same time, 12:15. All right, Epps will be the motion man again at the 7-yard line. Hand off to the big dude. And he rumbles down to the 2-yard line. Noah B.
Noah B. Hey, I like his swag, man. You take a look at him. He got the white spat on. I mean, the black spat on with the white spandex. Noah B put it in the last time that they played, but it got called back. But pretty nimble on his feet.
He just rambled there for about 5 yards. 2nd and 1.
I think they're going right back to Noah B.
Yeah, or the quarterback. Overstreet just fakes the handoff and walks on in. Touchdown, Kentucky. Is that his 3rd rushing touchdown?
Overstreet with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day.
And the lead is extended to 14. Extra point pending. And there's a hush here at Front Wave.
The air has been pulled.
Well, they have been shut out this whole half. I guaranteed 100 points, and they're not there. Nell's kick is up and good. And Kentucky has stretched their lead to 15 points with 13 minutes to go in the game.
15-point lead, but as I have found out about this Arena Football League type of games, you're never out of it. I mean, even as we went into the halftime, Kentucky was able to take 10 seconds and able to put 3 plays in there. So they're never out of it, but they're going to need to make something happen on this drive right now. Get some of their confidence back. Put it in your playmakers' hands. Jovan Tucker, we need a play from you at this moment.
That last drive really hurt them. They were down here and they couldn't get a first down.
I thought that was, I swore that was a catch. I would have put money on it. I'm not a gambling man, and I would have placed my money on that one.
Must hit the turf. The kick is up, and it's caught by Tucker outside of the 5, 10, 15. There he goes. 20, 25, all the way down to the 18-yard line. Is that man exciting or what?
What a return by Tucker, able to just weave through the return and able to get it down to.
Puts the Bombers in great shape at the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
Plenty of time, 13 minutes to go.
Tucker's still in the ballgame. I'm using him as a decoy and going up with Strange right now.
There he goes. Johnson throws, overthrows. Tajay Rooks.
Strange did get on top of Powell, but did not look his way.
Throw was way too high. $12:20 to go in the game, 51-36, Kentucky.
Bombers need to get into the end zone. Clock continues to run until 1 minute left.
Brooks will be in motion. The throw to their line. Was that their back?
Jalen Tucker.
Baker? Oh. Baby brother or big brother.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's the older one.
Third and 8. There was only 2 yards on that play.
Jalen definitely a little bit thicker than Jovan.
Jovan will be in motion. Rudy back to throw. Quick throw. Strange. Great play down to the 3-yard line. First and goal, Bombers. And Vincent Strange has made a couple big catches tonight.
Yep, they're able to use the high motion.
First and goal, 11, 15 clock running. Obviously a must-score drive here.
Absolutely need to get up in there. They bring in Bickham back to that fullback position, subbing out Jalen Tucker.
And he might be there to block because he is a linebacker. San Diego State.
Rudy Johnson tush push. Oh, they give it to Bickham.
He's in. Touchdown, Oceanside. Lonnie Bickham.
Bickham gets in on the
Nice
touchdown.
call, they're going for 1.
Did you say he went to San Diego State?
He went to San Diego State. I went to San Diego State.
Bunch of Aztecs in the building.
Way before he did.
Did he play linebacker over there or running back?
I don't know. I just know he went there. I know Cree was high on him. Called him one of his big studs, but he's been hurt this year. He hasn't played the last couple games. Good to see him in the game and good to get a rushing touchdown. Reese in for the extra point, right down Broadway. And we're back to an 8-point game, 51-43. It's a 1-score game, 10:24 to go.
Defense needs to come up with a stop here. They need pressure up front. Overstreet having all the time in the world to just pick and choose who he wants to throw to. They need to apply the pressure, understanding that they are short on some of their D linemen, losing Tolbert here in the first half. Pressure is what's going to be needed to put a diversion in on Overstreet. Just feels like he has all the time in the world back there to connect on the pass.
Could this be an onside kick?
You called it last time.
They haven't tried one all year.
Let's go, Bombers. Turn up the volume.
Nope. Going for a deuce. Another deuce. Off the net. Picked up, scrambled, weaving through, and he's out to about the 9-yard line.
By number 14.
That was Desmond Epps on the return. There were a couple folks that were laying on the field, able to get up injury-free. 10 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Bombers defense looking to get a stop. Put some more points on the board to tie this thing up.
Clock running, 10:07 left in the game, 51-43, Kentucky.
Bickham back in at linebacker after just scoring on the last series on offense.
Bickman getting the crowd fired up. Time to get a sack or something. Down the middle, Darius Prince.
You got to spy that kid. You know they're about to go to Prince. Prince is their dangerous weapon.
So it'll be first down, Kentucky at their own 22-yard line, 9:20 left in the game. Clock running. Epps will be the motion man. Back to throw is Overstreet looking deep. Intercept time, no, incomplete. Kyrie Beecham had a beat on him, but Overstreet overthrew everybody.
Overstreet absolutely overthrew that ball. He was on point in the first half. Overstreet was absolutely on point.
The only one that could have caught that was Beecham. 2nd and 10, 8:40 clock running. As we said, the clock continues to run. Incomplete, doesn't matter until the 1-minute warning.
Hold that line. We're rooting for you. Hold that line.
Epps in motion again. Overstreet's back to throw. He's got all day again. And Epps dives and can't get it. Wide open to that old corner that the the Bombers have allowed.
Just inches away from that catch. Epps tried to extend for it, got the fingertips on it, just not able to pull it up. Beecham provides the coverage on the corner route.
And another third down, another big third down here. This time Darius Prince will be the man in motion. Back to throws Overstreet. He's got all day to throw, and Prince is wide open running across the field. First down, Kentucky at the 12.
Prince able to get underneath Jordan Washington on that.
No pressure again.
No pressure, no problem, says Overstreet as he connects for a first down.
All right, who's going to be in motion? I think could be Prince. Yep. Circles to the right side, trips. Overstreet's back to throw. Little screen pass. Oh, and the lineman could not hold on. Terrence Ames started running before he had it, but he never really had it. But that was a good play, wide open. Look at this. And he just couldn't hold on to it.
Let's go, defense.
These the time-consuming march.
What a play call, though, man. He got into his pass set, made it look like he was going to engage, leaked out from the line. I guess he's an eligible receiver at the
Super
tight
call.
end. Unable to come up with it.
All right, Ups will be the man in motion. He's back to throw again. He's got time again. Shiloh Flanagan, touchdown, Kentucky. Too much time.
That play, they sent Epps in on the motion. to serve as a distraction to the safety. He had to choose between them.
Nice throw.
And able to just connect on Flanagan. Watson just a little bit late on the coverage.
Back up to a 14-point lead. Nell's in for another extra point.
Oh!
And it's blocked. If it's picked up, it's worth 2 points. Oh, they didn't get it. Wow. Beautiful.
Washington came through like a missile on that.
Now, if he picked it up and went the other way, that's 2 points.
That left tackle totally missed on that block. He took the inside.
They just didn't get a nice bounce. Could have been a nice bounce. He's gone. But either way, it's a 14-point game now with 5:47 in the game. 57-43. We've hit 100.
Hey, you called it. You called it.
I knew we'd hit 100. Well, we played a quarter and a half of football in this half. And our Oceanside Bombers have 1 score.
Bombers hoping that we hit 114 today.
Yeah.
So that they can go home with something.
Where was that nice bounce? Could have just popped right up to him. I think Mr. Nell should have tried a drop kick there. He wouldn't have had that kind of problem. But it's still a 2-score game now, 14 points. And there's the onside kick. And did the Bombers slide underneath and get that ball? Kentucky may have gotten that ball.
Talk about bounces.
And they
what
gave
a bounce.
it to Oceanside. There were 3 guys. Donovan Thurman, no, I guess it was Jordan Washington with that ball. It was a beautiful onside kick, wasn't it?
That was a great bounce.
Ruling on the field is a kick travel 10 yards. And recovered by the receiving team at 1st and 10. Oceanside Bombers.
First down at the 12 for Oceanside. Clock running with 5.5 to go in the game. Quick score is needed here. Tucker's in motion. Johnson throwing for him. It's deflected in the air and intercepted. Joe Powell, who, as you said, does not like to go down on the ground. And that play might do it.
Joe Powell with his 2nd pick of the day. Unable to take him down.
And a big turnover.
And Powell looks like a linebacker out there at corner. It's the big body.
That was Corrence Higgins on that deflection.
Almost pitched it back.
And Oceanside's got their backs to the wall now.
Oceanside looking just upset. Had great field position after that onside kickoff recovery. Unable to put any points on the board.
Epps is in motion. Quick pass over to Flanagan, and he's, almost gone. Touchdown saving tackle there by Donovan Thurman, where he was to the races.
Shoelaces. Thurman got the shoelaces, otherwise Flanagan was heading for the races.
But that's enough for a first down to the 23-yard line. And the clock is not the friend of the Oceanside Bombers right now. 4 minutes, 25 seconds, and ticking. Epps will be the motion man. Street's back to throw. He's looking deep. Falls down.
Beats him.
Interception. Epps fell down. Off
Beach
we
him.
go. He could go. 15, 10.
Get in there, Beach.
To the 3. Steps it back. Leans over. And he almost fumbled that ball. The turnover they needed. Kyron Beecham. Ball at the 1 yard line. Extra effort, almost fumbled the ball. Beecham makes some very nice moves.
Ruling on the field.
I thought he was going to cut back right there. Oh, he ended up going to the pads. Thought that he had the inside.
Oceanside Bombers.
2 yard line. 4:01 to go. Big play that was. Turnover they needed.
Let's go, Bombers.
Both Tuckers are in the game. Rudy under center to give to Tucker, and he goes nowhere. They stuffed him at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal at the 2.
Yeah, this game really isn't set up for a lot of running success. I mean, you got 3 blockers. If you decide to run, the quarterback's handing off the ball. Now you got a 3-on-5 matchup. And it is tough to just run the ball in this game.
3 minutes, 30 seconds, clock moving. Bombers trying to punch in to pull within 7. To give to the other Tucker. He fumbles, and his brother recovered it. And that was a Tucker fumble to Tucker. But he recovered at the 1, but the clock continues to move. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And the Bombers have no timeouts left.
They absolutely need to put some points on the board. I'd use Tucker as a distraction. Try to get Strange the ball.
Coach Walker has thrown the challenge flag. I think he's saying that you can't fumble forward unless you recover it yourself. Now that's what I'm thinking might be. And guess what? Another conference. Now,
Coach Walker trying to plead his case.
Saying you can't fumble forward. Meanwhile, I think the umpire is looking at the rule book like, wait a minute, we might have that right. Look, he is checking the rule book. Now, nobody's looking at a replay.
Let's go, Bombers. It's time for a touchdown.
The ruling on the field is a forward fumble recovered by the offense. Kentucky Barrels are challenging the ruling on the field of down by contact. Timeout for review.
Well, either way, it's going to be Bombers' ball, whether it's at the 2 yard line or the 1 yard line, the way I read it. And the Bombers have had trouble scoring when they get the ball at the 1 or 2 yard line. They don't have a real easy running play, although their quarterback is definitely one that can run it in himself.
As you mentioned at the beginning of the game, I think you said 8 players on their team, 300 pounds or over. I mean, it's tough to get anywhere in the trenches on these folks. But I think with a fake to the running back, Rudy Johnson going on the edge, might work into their favor. Rudy Johnson, extremely fast, dual threat quarterback. Already has a touchdown on the night, rushing.
Well, without having a timeout, they kind of have one now, so they get to kind of discuss things.
And if I'm Cree right now, I'm finding out my 2 next plays. So if I go with this play, it don't work. What's my play after that I'm going to respond with? Definitely hopeful that they get in on the first play, but knowing that they don't have timeouts, this is where they would maximize this opportunity. Walker definitely trying to plead his case right now, having a conversation.
It's the way he played, same way.
Same way?
Very fired up player.
What position did he play?
He was he played Iron Man, but he was a defensive back.
Oh, okay. Skill guy.
Big hitter. And he's got an Arena Bowl ring. Both coaches do on their team.
Just in talking beforehand, Gil had mentioned that Cree might have played on the same team as Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner, if you ain't seen
Iowa
the documentary.
Barnstormers.
Iowa Barnstormers.
And if you ever have a chance to get a YouTube, pull up Arena Bowl 10 with Tampa and Iowa. Jay Gruden was the quarterback of Tampa, John's brother, who won 3 rings as a player and 4 as a coach. Jay Gruden. And he beat Kurt Warner in that Arena Bowl in Iowa, and that place was insane. All right, we got the call. I'm not sure Coach Walker likes what the decision was.
After review, the ruling on the field is upheld. The ball was fumbled and was unable to confirm whether the runner was down by contact. It's 3rd down. Kentucky Barrels lose their challenge and will be charged a timeout.
All right, we lost the challenge. And like I said, it was not a big deal. It was a half a yard either way. And it sure gave the Bombers time.
We need a touchdown.
Tajay Brooks will be wide, way wide right. One-on-one coverage. See if they go to him on a little slant, maybe. Or will they run?
Let's go.
And Rudy throws a pick. He got way too much pressure, and the play just wasn't there. Jalen Phelps with the interception. They came with everybody. They tried to force the ball into Vincent Strange, and it just couldn't get there.
They decided not to double team Ezekiel Rose on that. Rose gets through, penetrates, gets all up in the face of Rudy, making it tough for him to see. They tried to get Jalen Tucker over there leaking out into the flats, but just not enough time. Tries to force it in, results in an interception, and probably their opportunity to win the game.
Defense.
Epps is in motion, a quick throw. Beecham on the coverage, only a game about 2 or 3. They're only giving him 5 on a forward progress. 2:29 though. And the clock looks like sand in the hourglass pouring out of it.
My mom used to watch a TV show that would use that phrase. Sand in the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
Days of our lives. I think it was they actually had an hourglass on the.
I think they did too.
Not that I was a big soap opera guy. Although my roommates and I, we watched All My Children. I don't know. That's crazy. Back to throws Overstreet. Flanagan's got it again. And moves up for a first down. The clock continues to tick. 1:40 to go. And Kentucky now is ball control and clock control. Again, Overstreet, lots of time. Rudy has not had a lot of time.
Definitely not. That front 3 for the Barrels have just been applying pressure all day.
And they're keeping Overstreet basically untouched. Epps is in motion again. Now the handoff. Justin Foster, a 300-pound fullback. And who called timeout?
Official timeout for an injured player on the field.
Oh, an injured player timeout.
Justin Foster is massive.
Zach Ninelock, the new addition to the Bombers. Well, they're not. Nobody's going to feel sorry for them. That's for sure.
All 1 minute timing will be in effect.
Next week,
all video reviews will be
the Albany Firebirds.
Doesn't get easier. Their remaining lineup for the rest of the season will be the Albany Firebirds at New York. Then they'll have a home game June 7th versus the Minnesota Monsters, followed by another home game with the Washington Wolfpack, going on the road on June 20th for the Beaumont Renegades, then another home game for the Oregon Lightning, then they'll finish off the season with the Michigan Arsenal. Those are their 6 remaining games for their inaugural season. 3 more at home. If you haven't had a chance to come out and check out the Bombers, make sure that you prioritize that. Support our community.
June 7th will be our next home game.
June 7th versus Minnesota Monsters.
Who were here a couple weeks ago, and that was another tight game that Minnesota pulled out, so we'll have a chance to play them again. And then the other teams, Oregon, Washington, Beaumont, are all winnable games. So season's not lost at all. And as we've said, they're playing tough. Just big plays aren't happening.
Yeah, I mean, a big play by Kyron Beecham and their inability to convert after getting it down to about the 2-yard line. You know, it's just an example of that. I mean, we were able to punch that in. It's a different ball game.
7-point game.
So they're definitely in. 6 games left. I think it gives them an opportunity. Gil had mentioned 6 teams are eligible for the playoffs. And there are a lot of people in that bottom half that only have 1 or 2 wins, giving them a chance to climb up. But they'll need to start winning here soon as we hit this end stretch second half of the season.
All right, 1 minute to go in the ball game. It's been a fun, entertaining game. These 3 receivers for Kentucky, that's all they've used, those 3. Another handoff to the big dude.
Noah B.
And they have no way to stop the clock, unfortunately.
Unless there's an injury, which Barrows granted them that. Coach Walker looking to just run the clock out.
1 more play should do it. One more running play, and that will be the ball game. Or maybe he'll just score.
Overstreet just having his come out party here in Oceanside. His
4 rushing
fourth
touchdowns?
rushing touchdown, in addition to a bunch of passes through the air. Really taking his claim on that starting quarterback position for the Barrels.
And Kentucky will go to 5-1. And the Bombers will fall to 1-5.
5-1. They'll be tied with the Nashville Cats at 5-1, only trailing the Albany Firebirds, who have yet to lose this season.
And we're undefeated last season.
And we're undefeated last
season. How about that?
Oh, wow.
And we're having a drop kick to end the game. But we got a delay.
Delay game, kicking team, 5-yard penalty, retry.
Coach is yelling 1. We're not going for 2. Nell's kick is no good. And now the Bombers will have one more chance to score, but surprising Overstreet didn't just fall down and end the game, really. But
he wanted
when
to
he
pad
saw
his
daylight,
stats. He wanted to pad his stats.
See the daylight, you got to go.
Yeah, Overstreet's a powerful runner. The opportunities were there for the Bombers. Man, they were in a battle, like we said, at halftime. It was 36-37. They had came back to close the gap, got a stop on the first series on defense, and then just was downhill from that point.
One score in the whole half is not going to get it done.
Not against a team like the Barrels.
No. Tucker's going to bring it out. 10, 15, 20. And runs out of bounds at the 17, 8 seconds left. So last play of the game coming up, probably. This Kentucky Barrels team is a serious squad. They'll get to fly home on Memorial Day tomorrow.
Yeah, they just got weapons all over. I mean, they're winning in the trenches. They got athletes in the skill positions. Joe Powell.
Apparently 2 quarterbacks that are pretty good. All right, back to throw to Vincent Strange. He runs out of bounds with 2 seconds left to the 16-yard line. So the clock will stop. They'll get one last play.
And as mentioned before, Vincent Strange in for Tyler Kennedy. Hopefully we get a good update on him and he's able to rejoin the team. Nothing too serious. We haven't seen him come out. Prayers go out to him and his family.
Strange trying hard, catches the ball at the 5. They're not going to let him score, and that'll be the ball game. Final score here from Oceanside. Kentucky Barrels 63, Oceanside Bombers 43. And 2 coaches that know each other very well, Cedric Walker and Cree Moores, both arena football veterans. And hey, the referees are not, they're having another conference.
Well, the Bombers leave here 1-5 tonight. As we mentioned before, 6 games remaining. If you have to give a player the game away today, it would have to be Doug Overstreet with the 4 touchdowns, numerous passes through the air, spreading the wealth as he does that. And just a coming out party for him. I wasn't expecting him to be the starting quarterback. Ended up getting the nod and just put up ridiculous stats. Joe Powell also on the defensive side for the Barrels, coming up with 2 picks, you know, and then just being just gritty out there. So that after their second matchup, unable to avenge what happened in week 2, but opportunities still remain for the Bombers as they look to get a spot in the playoffs in their inaugural year.
Well, I want to thank you all for tuning in. It's been a late night. This game was supposed to start 4 hours ago. I want to thank Carly Starr and our whole production team. Billy down on the sideline doing yeoman's work. And thank you, Josh. Great partnering with you.
Thank you, Gil. It was fun.
And this is always a great thing, the prayer. I mean, both teams in a group prayer. And it's been that way every game, actually. So, on behalf of KOCT and the rest of our team, it's Gil Sadie saying good night, happy Memorial Day, and I hope you all have a great day tomorrow. Make sure you thank a veteran on the way
Thank
out.
a veteran. Thank a veteran.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Oceanside.
Nothing left but to rise when the moment arrives. How we gon' stand in the deliver the method of the mind.